Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. I hope we are. Hello and welcome back to the Women's Football Chat Live. I've got to get that correct. Welcome back to Women's Football Chat Live. We are here for, well, I should say I am here for Manchester City versus Manchester United. The WSL match for this afternoon. A very, very exciting game. What is set to be a brilliant match of football. And yeah, I mean, I'm personally very excited for it. I hope you guys are in chat. Hopefully we get a full chat today. Loads of people hopping in, loads of new faces. And yeah, feel free to get involved when you hop in. Personally though, very, very excited. It's the first, or supposed to be the first TWFC stream of the new channel. But we decided to stream yesterday to do the Chelsea-Liverpool game. We were able to do it. And so this is the actual second one now. But still, very excited for this one. Should be a brilliant game. Derby action in Manchester should be very, very exciting. Now, as we always do, should probably start with the lineup. So we'll get into those. There's loads of other WSL games going on at the same time as well. So I'll keep tabs with those. We've already had the Arsenal-Brighton match. We've already had a few other games. I'll run through all of those in just a moment. But we'll start with the lineups then. Of course, we are at Old Trafford for today's game. Manchester United versus Manchester City. Entering the six, Mary Earps, no surprises there. The English goalkeeper was pretty much guaranteed to play today. An interesting back four though. Blundell at right back, so move from left back to right back. Letizia and Turner, your usual centre-half partnership. But then left winger Galton moved to left back today to accommodate a slightly changed front three. Into midfield, Toon, Zellum and Narleson. So an interesting inclusion of Narleson there, but otherwise a very solid midfield, or very usual midfield. On the right, Nikita Parrish. She's been in electric form of late. On the left, Melvine Mallard. Is it Melvine? Yeah, Melvine Mallard. She's been really solid to start life at Manchester. Very good against PSG in the UCL qualies. Or UWCL qualies. And then Jose Ferreras leading the line. No surprises there. Definitely the star player for Manchester United. Though she's really struggled to adapt to life in red. As for the away team then, Manchester City, the travelling side, in between the sticks, it's Kiara Keating. No shocks there, just signed a new contract with the Citizens, which will take her to 2027 at the club. In the back four, it is Alexandri at right back. It is then Kennedy and Greenwood to centre halves, and Ua Harvey back in the side at left back. In the pivot, Philippa Angeldar returns to action, and she'll be alongside Yui Hasegawa. I was just trying to piece it together because FootMob has Chloe Kelly playing in DM. On the right, it's Kelly. On the left, it's Hemp. Attacking midfield, Jill Roord. And leading the line, Khadija Shaw. So not too many surprises. It's pretty much what you would expect from a Manchester City team. As for Manchester United, just that one change at left back then to push Leah Galton further back on the field. But overall, a barely bog standard starting lineup for both sides. And we're set to have what should be a very exciting game. We've still got 10 minutes till kick-off though, so I'm going to talk about some of the other WSL games, talk about this game that's coming up, and if you guys want to get involved in chat, please feel free to do so. But yeah, should be a really good one. I'm very excited for this. Yesterday's game that we watched, Chelsea-Liverpool, a bit too comprehensive. Chelsea had that quite comfortable. It's a 5-1 win in the end, and that's sort of the nature of watching Chelsea games at the moment. Chelsea very, very strong. So yeah, that wasn't the most exciting. And, well, it depends what you want, really. As a Chelsea fan, I was loving it. As for earlier today, we've already had some really decent games then. So at 1 o'clock, it was Everton versus Bristol City, and that had a late drama as Bristol City claimed a very crucial point, lifting them from the bottom of the league table momentarily. Since then, though, Aston Villa are now beating West Ham, which pushes them back ahead of Bristol City. That's still 2-1. That game has only got 30 minutes left. Earlier on today, 2 o'clock kickoff, Brighton versus Arsenal. Arsenal claiming a comfortable 3-0 victory. That was really crucial for Arsenal. They've not been the most consistent this season. Brighton pulled off a big upset against Manchester City last weekend. It was very realistic they could have lost that game. A comfortable 3-0 win in the end, though. Blackstonius, Ford and Manon with the goals. Bagley, who's been one of the strongest goalkeepers in the league this season, really struggling for Brighton today. overall they didn't really have the quality. Elizabeth Turland, who's been electric in recent weeks, was very quiet. Players like Thorisdottir and Calibari just couldn't deal with the threat posed by the likes of Ford, Blackstenius, Mead and such. So yeah, it was a difficult game for Brighton, a good win for Arsenal. And then the other match, Leicester versus Tottenham, currently a goal all. Tottenham have only just levelled it up, though, in the last few minutes, courtesy of Bizet. So, yeah, Bizet Il Dusoy. So, yeah, they're Tottenham have been quite up and down recently. Leicester the same, to be honest. We thought Leicester would be right near the bottom of the table. They've actually had a stronger start to the campaign than expected. Today went 1-0 up, now back to drawing 1-0. Currently they're 7th in the league. If they could win today, then they could go level with Manchester City on points and go ahead of them if City lose 8-0. But yeah, that's not expected. For today's game, it should be a really interesting one. Manchester United come into this arguably in the better form, which is surprising. City, I would make the argument, are the stronger side, but Manchester United enter this game 3rd in the table, only 7 points off Chelsea. At this stage of the season, we're already saying only 7 points. But they are the closer team to the top of the table than Manchester City. They're 2 points ahead of Manchester City. City, they've not been perfect this season by any stretch of the imagination. And somebody's entering the studio. That's right, how's Harry? Hello, mate. Wasn't expecting to have Harry here today. I was expecting just to be me, but you're back early. Welcome. All right. Well, I've done most of what I want to say. We've still got time for predictions with 7 minutes till kickoff. So yeah, welcome. And yeah, but of people watching, bear in mind for the next few minutes that it may be a bit messy as Harry tries to enter the stream. But once he's sat down, we'll get into predictions and into kickoff. Only 7 minutes now until the exciting times. I was having to move stuff. But yeah, I'll keep waffling while Harry sorts himself out, and then we'll get underway for our coverage of this game. But it should be a good one. Manchester derby always is. It does feel weird now just being on the left of the table with nothing here, but yeah, should be a very decent game. Right. Predictions. We've got 6 minutes. We'll get into some predictions in a moment. If there is anybody in chat, make sure to stick your predictions in there. In the meantime, I will keep going. Manchester City, they need to get back on the points today. As I was saying a moment before Harry decided to enter the show, they've not been perfect by any stretch of the imagination this season. Brighton last week losing to them was very, very disappointing. They'll be hoping that this week they can get back to winning ways. This is going to be the most difficult part of you joining halfway through. That is horrific. But yeah, as I was trying to say, Brighton, very, very poor loss for Manchester City last weekend. They'll be able to get back to winning ways today. Harry, welcome.
Hello.
Can you see City getting back to winning ways today?
I think so. You know, United have not done too badly. I think both sides are enjoying decent seasons, but as you say, City really.
I wouldn't say City are.
Well, no, I think
7 points off
decent,
Chelsea if they lose today.
Yeah.
Is that out of the title race?
Potentially so, but I don't think they will lose today. I think they'll win.
Maybe not 7, 9 points.
Looks like a good 11. Has looked like a good 11 all year, really. They just haven't got anything from the game. So
What do you think of the United team?
Looks decent again.
Galton at left back though.
That's bizarre.
Interesting call. I was very confused as to why, because Rivier's been fine at right back now.
Yeah.
But instead they've moved Blundell over to left back and from left back to right back and put Galton there. So no idea what was going through Mark Skinner's mind this morning, but there we go.
It's an interesting call. I think packed out Old Trafford. It's going to be a good game. It's a derby. It's going to be tempers going to be flair and it's going to be a very passionate derby. First time we've been at Old Trafford for such a game.
I don't know if maybe we've told the United fans it's an Ed Sheeran concert, but they've all got their torches out, so I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, we are only 4 minutes away from kickoff. Predictions. What are we thinking for this game? Chat, feel free to stick your predictions in as well. Harry, what are you thinking though?
I think City will just edge it, but it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a fire game. I'll go 2-1 to the away side. I think United will take the lead through. Who's going to score for United? I'll go Toon to put United 1 up, and then I think City will respond with a goal from Hemp and a goal from Gilroyd.
Ooh, I like it. I like the prediction. Man City a crucial victory.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone's winning today. I think I'm going to go for a draw. I'll go Manchester United 2, Manchester City 2. I think it'll be all square. I'll say Jose Ferreira hasn't done much for Manchester United so far, but I think she'll get a goal today. Then City will level up through Chloe Kelly. Then they'll take the lead through Alexandria.
Yeah.
Alexandria. And then I think it's going to be, pardon me, I think it's going to be a late winner from Ella Toon. Not really done a lot this season again for Manchester United. United getting lucky at the death. I feel like it's going to be, it could be another Kiara Keating error. I'm not going to predict that because, we don't want to attack her. But yeah, could be another error there. Either way, it could be a late United goal and a late equaliser to further add misery to Manchester City's season. But yeah, some notable things heading into this game then. Manchester United, well, there's some in terms of who they've benched there, it's quite interesting. No Hinata Miyazawa, who's been actually one of their more impressive players in recent weeks. No Riviere. What do you think of both those decisions?
It's really interesting. I don't know what Mark Skid's really thinking.
And also no Lucia Garcia as well. It's been Lucia Garcia, one of their best players in recent weeks. So very much a roll of the dice from Manchester United. Yeah,
it's a really weird situation because they've picked up the points but haven't played very well. So
no,
it's kind of like, what does Mark Skid do in that situation? He's decided to switch a few things up for today. He knows it's going to be a difficult game, probably the most difficult of the season, apart from Arsenal.
Oh, so far, I you're saying Chelsea.
So far, no. But I think it's going to be difficult. That front three's got to hit the ground running. I think Paris especially looked very good against West Ham last week. I think they won 5-0 last week. Yeah. It's interesting so many changes, but
Nikita Paris came off the bench and looked incredible, so you can understand perhaps that decision. Obviously, they're accommodating for Manchester City. Perhaps playing Galton there is favouring her pace, because if she's able to recover back quickly and deal with Chloe Kelly, then that's going to be helpful. But yeah, an interesting choice as well for Manchester City then. Philippa Angeldal back into the side. Do you think that's the right call to bring her in for Mary Fowler?
Yeah, I think so. Fowler did not look great against Arsenal 2 weeks ago, and I haven't really seen too much from this season. It's a strong City side looking at it. It's got a lot of firepower.
But it's also the same City side that's not claimed any points recently. I know, obviously, they've now got Alex Greenwood back from injury and suspension, which has put her out for the last month. But yeah, other than that, nothing's been missing. So that begs the question: why have they been losing to Brighton? Why do they find themselves 9 points off of Chelsea?
They really, really need to pick up a big win today, because not only to put points on the board, but it's a big momentum shift. Beating your rivals on their own turf would mean a lot for your season.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, this should be a good one then. Kiara Keating, just noting, 5 clean sheets in 12 WSL appearances, 3 in the 6 so far this season. She's been impressive. Just signed that new deal then until 2027. How crucial has she been for Manchester City this season?
She's been incredible. And I mean, on this football pitch today, we've got 2 of the best goalkeepers in women's football.
And both are English.
Yeah, which is a great headache to have your Trina Weigman.
Yeah. But among other English goalkeepers, not like they're the only two either.
But, Keating's had a great season. I know a big mistake at Arsenal did cost them 3 points, but before that, she saved the penalty. She's looked really solid. Yeah. And, I think that youthful inexperience is going to shine through every now and again, but she makes up for it with her incredible talent.
Indeed, I couldn't agree more. But yeah, we're about to go underway here then. There seems to be some commotion on the Manchester City bench. I'm not exactly sure what this is all about. But now they've seemed to have sorted it out.
It's working out who sits where.
Seating plan. Gav Taylor pulls out a seating plan like he's a teacher. Anyway, we're about to get underway here. Manchester City will get us started here at Old Trafford for what should be an exciting derby in the WSL. And the referee just taking her time to make sure everything is in order before we get started here today.
Yeah, it should be a good game. I'm expecting goals as well. WSL always provides goals.
Yeah. And now both sets of players take the knee in a stand against racism and discrimination. Before we get underway, the ref checks everything, checks the fourth official that we can get started, and now signals for Yui Hasegawa to get us underway, which she does, knocking it back to Kennedy, and we're underway here at Old Trafford. Ball long, instantly looking for Lauren Hemp. Hemp finding Khadija Shaw with the header on. Shaw now trying to take on, is that Millie Taylor, I believe? Not Millie Taylor, Turner.
Yeah.
And Turner dealing with her, out for a corner.
Yeah, it's a great matchup we've got today. We've got 2 front threes that do not lack any ability when it comes to scoring goals. But I think defensively, two strong sides. Greenwood marshalling her defence, Leticia doing the same to hers. It's going to be a good game.
But also very different front threes. Very, very different.
Yeah.
Melvin Mallard, a very youthful and experienced player, but also very pacey, very dangerous player in the ball. Bounce around the box for City right now. Can anyone get a clean contact with it? Jill Ward flicks it towards goal, but it's into the hands of Mary Earps, not causing her many issues.
Yeah, it felt like United switched off a lot there from that set piece and kind of just...
They allowed it to bounce around way too much in here.
Watch City just head the ball up in the air.
Someone's got to deal with it sooner. And actually, if Jill Ward got any meaningful contact behind that flick on, there's a good chance that would have given Mary Earps a bit of a save to make.
I think what was worse is the fact that Jill Ward could have had time for him to turn around and get a better shot away.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. And now coming forward are Manchester United. Fighting for it is can't make out who that was there. But Ella 2 now putting the pressure on, and the ball goes the other way, and Turner will let that run through to Earps. Trying to remember who plays in the middle of the park for Manchester United. I think it was Heisei. Catch me out by the fact that she was so deep.
Yeah.
Ball long. Here's Heisei Ferreira. Brings under control nicely. She has to fight with Hasegawa for it. Tries to feed through Nikita Paris. Fighting away with it again, though, and Uahabi knocks it back to Keating. United want a free kick, but I think their appeals will be dismissed by the referee.
Yeah, again, a bit of feistiness shown through in the first couple of minutes.
Yeah. And already Cheryl Foster showing that she'll let this derby go. You'd like to see, obviously.
Yeah.
It is a derby match. There's going to be a little bit of animosity there, hopefully.
Welcome, Chelsea fan, by the way.
Oh yeah, I didn't see his message in chat. Hang on.
That's right.
Yeah, Chelsea fan, welcome, mate. I just came to say hi, my friends. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. But yeah, Uahabi now on the ball. Throws it into Rord. Rord now back to Kennedy. Kennedy finds Alexandri. She can go wider still into Chloe Kelly. Kelly looking to take on Galton. Feeds it back through to Alexandri. Ball in. Blocked by Katie Zellum. Kept alive by Manchester City's right back. Kelly now whips the ball in. Khadija Shaw aims it goalwards and it's saved by Mary Earps.
Yeah, it's going to take a good effort from one of the City front three to beat Mary Earps, so far. Two tame headers.
Yeah.
Not enough behind
but City already testing Earps, and that's crucial. Jill Ward winning the ball high at the pitch. Poor distribution from Earps. Khadija Shaw. Can she shift it to Chloe Kelly? It's massively over here, and I'm not quite sure what Shaw was trying to do there. That makes sense. It came off. I did think Kelly gave up on that a bit soon.
Also, it was a tragic pass if it wasn't deflected.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was like she could have taken a shot in the pass, but no, it came off of Leticia.
City's first corner caused a few problems. And again, they've got a lot of aerial threat. Khadija Shaw in there, Greenwood, Gerard.
I'm not sure why Nikita Paris is marking Greenwood or why Gerard's not in the box. Kelly.
Should be the first person I put in there.
Hasegawa. And Rord coming into play now. Uahabi lifts it towards the box. Nobody able to get a flick on in a blue shirt. And now Melvin Mallard can clear it away. Heisei giving chase. One back in the midfield for Manchester United, but then they lose it again, then they win it again. It's very back and forth. Ella Toon bringing it under control, moves it out wide. Mallard finds Nikita Paris down the line, and put out play by Uahabi.
Yeah, a bit of a weird one for City there. They caused a lot of problems from their first corner in the first minute from just putting it in the box. I don't mind a corner routine, but when you've got the advantage that they seem to have in the air, you just got to put it in there, deliver. Yeah,
just fancy saying, I remember this game from last season, Manchester United winning 2-1. Yeah, and that's the problem for City, is they come into this game in poor form, and it's a game they don't usually win.
No.
Since Manchester United were promoted from the Women's Championship in 2019, they've been fairly good at beating City.
Yeah.
Fairly consistent. But yeah, Alex Greenwood, very experienced in this derby, has played for both sides of the divide, of course. Started at Manchester United, has now moved to Manchester City.
Wow.
Manchester City captain, which,
that's a big switch, that.
Figo-esque.
Yeah.
But yeah, Greenwood lifting the ball towards Lauren Hemp. Hemp, though, can't get there. Blundell will knock it back to Earps, and now Earps, another poor bit of distribution from the English shot stopper. Difficult game so far for Earps. Already forced into a few comfortable saves. But whenever she's had the ball at her hands, or in her hands or at her feet, it seems to not find the intended target.
Mark Skinner with a lot of layers on.
I was going to point out the fact that he's won 45 games out of the 70 he's played. Sorry, he's not played, but managed.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah.
I was looking at this how many layers he had on. The coat,
Kelly can't beat Galton there, and perhaps this is what Galton's in there for, just that steal.
Yeah.
And the fact she can actually keep up with Chloe Kelly is quite useful.
Yeah, I was to say, City, really cause problems down the wings. If you can limit Hemp and Kelly, you've got a very good chance of winning this game.
Alexandri. Here's Khadija Shaw into corner, kicking it into Melvie Mallard.
But if United are going to prioritise stopping City down the flanks, then Jill Rod's got an incredible part to play in this game.
Yeah.
Because she's going to score 2 from the edge of the area and win the game.
City need some goals. They've only scored 10 this season, which when you compare it to the fact that Chelsea scored half of that yesterday, it's not great for it's not great for Manchester City, is it? Those stats don't reflect well. Ball in from Jill Rod, and it's a decent bit of contact from Alex Greenwood, but it's over the bar. I think it may have been, it was Alex Greenwood.
City should keep winning corners because they're causing so many problems.
Not a bad header at all, looping towards goal, but it ended up looping over the bar.
Yeah, her and Kennedy both marked, both nearly got to the ball. Well, Greenwood did get to the ball, and Kennedy was right behind her. That's good from Hemp.
Harvey fighting to win it back, though, and she does really well there to get it off of Nikita Paris. Here's Greenwood. Led at Harvey. Needs options. Finds... that was an ambitious pass for Angeldal, and now United have possession once more. Katie Zellum. That is a majestic turn from the youngster. Now Mallard. Zellum. Brilliant tight space work there from Manchester United. They didn't really have a lot to operate in, but they've made it work, and now they play out Earps now. I felt thereafter that United had drawn City in so much onto this right-hand side. One quick pass, one ambitious long ball might have just opened them up there, but a bit conservative as they went back to the goalkeeper. But it falls now nicely into the midfield for Manchester United, but not a great pass that at all. And now they've lost possession. Here's Alexandri. Bia Nalsund coming into this game, just giving away possession a bit cheaply there. Strong challenge from Toon, and it's pulled back for an earlier foul on Khadija Shaw.
Zellum, not quite agreeing with that one.
No.
It's going to, Shaw's got to have a
Also, did I see Zellum with the armband today? I do indeed. Katie Zellum takes the armband.
Yeah, I think for City it's a big... Oh, hang on. This is good.
Here's Jill Rod on the left-hand side.
That's great defending.
Excellent defending from Nalsund, kept alive by Khadija Shaw, who finds Lauren Hemp. Hemp drills one low and hard, but it's straight into the hands of Mary Earps. And a goal, by the way, in West Ham versus Aston Villa. West Ham level. It's 2-2 now.
Wow, big.
And that leaves Villa in a little bit of... that's a really poor result again. And with Bristol City drawing earlier, it means they don't really pull away from them.
Yeah, big result for Bristol City earlier. I think.
Yeah, an 82nd minute leveller there.
It's going to be a tough season, but they're doing well. They're picking up decent points at the moment.
Heisei brings that under her control nicely now. And options around her. Finds Nikita Paris down this right-hand side. And a strong tackle from Alex Greenwood. Wins the ball back and it's out for a Manchester United throw.
And that's what they've missed. Someone who can put a tackle in like that.
Yeah, Paris on the deck. Just feeling the repercussions of that tackle.
Yeah. Big tackle, strong tackle.
Yeah, completely fair. But it does leave Paris on the deck.
Don't know how. Maybe her feet.
She does catch her in the aftermath, but it's a completely fair challenge.
And hacked clear by Harvey. Yeah, I think it's good for City back their usual back four for this game.
Yeah, they've lacked that leadership from Alex Green. It's what's led to the sloppy mistakes, which have caused poor results in recent games. Jose Ferreira there did really well to get the other side of her marker, but they couldn't really do much else after that. Zellum. Nalsund, now Letitia, Zellum, moves out wide, Galton. Here's Mallard, tries to give it to Toon quickly, but it's won back by Alexandri. Kennedy, Hasegawa, Greenwood. City dominant so far, controlling the possession. 6 shots to United's none, 3 on target. United haven't even entered the opposition box yet. City entering 11 times, so very, very dominant so far from Manchester City. They've got to turn that into goals, so they've got to start to make something happen in this game. As Keating lifts the ball out wide. Here's Uahavi under a lot of pressure from Jose Ferreira. Ferreira trying to play it with Nalsund here, and it's won back by Hemp, but that goes out of play, and Mark Skinner catches it and gives it to Blundell.
He definitely thought it was really cool the way he caught that ball.
Do you think which manager do you think will be happy with what they've seen so far?
Yeah, I'd say 100%. I think it's interesting. You know, United at Old Trafford, they've seemed quite happy at the moment, just to
Equally,
sit back and take the pressure off.
City failed to score last week despite generating 35 shots, mushing up 13 on target, 5 big chances, but they missed all of them.
Yeah,
fairly poor.
That was a really tough game for City. They need to bounce back. Because that's the problem. Not only they lost to every big side they faced, or dropped points.
Lost to every side
they've also lost to I don't say smaller teams in Brighton, but
they are a smaller team. I think that's
teams
of less quality.
Brighton earlier drawing, it's not great. I think they drew. Brighton drew. No, they played Arsenal, didn't they? Lost. Got battered. Good win for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Now City's enjoying the ball, knocking around the back. Kiara Keating playing out the back, and that is an error from Hasegawa, but Keating gets
covered by Keating. It's one back by Manchester United. Here's Ella Toon trying to drive into the space, but that space quickly disappears as it's replaced by Yui Hasegawa.
Yeah, let off Hasegawa. They just got caught in possession, took an extra touch. Keating bailed her out. But United still yet to enter that City 18-yard box.
Yeah, it's been difficult for United so far. They've not really been able to break through this City backline, which is understandable. It's a strong team. Nikita Parison putting the ball into a good area, but it's pulled back for offside. She found herself in an offside position.
Bit of a strange on that. I thought it should miles on to me.
Yeah. She thinks she was miles on as well.
Yeah. Kennedy on the charge. I think United allowed her to cover at least 10 yards there.
Yeah.
They'll have to just sit back and absorb this pressure from City. Let their opponents have the ball. Just make sure they can't do anything with it. And Kennedy is just happy to stand on it here and wait for an option to come through. They're not going to rush it, Manchester City. They're playing good stuff. They know they can create chances.
But it's just about finishing them today. Just about finishing them. Here is Kennedy. I mean, already they've definitely been the better side in this game. Well, they haven't been able to capitalise on that just yet. You've got to imagine it won't be long until they start to create a few more clear-cut chances. And that comes off Alexandri at a bit of a weird angle. And nothing coming from that move. But yeah, it's just not been consistent enough, really, for City in recent weeks. And I think that seems like it's going to continue, but... Or at least from the early stages today, they've not been penetrative enough. They're getting the ball into good areas, but they're not really breaking into the box, not really creating really clear-cut, obvious opportunities. So it's one half of the pitch here by Kelly, recovered by Manchester United, but it falls to Jill Ward on the edge. Again, there's an indecisiveness. She can't decide whether to shoot, she can't decide whether to pass. And that's the issue, isn't it, really, for Manchester City? Jill Ward, they win the ball back on the edge, yet it doesn't seem to come to anything. Well, they had an overload in that position.
Good pressure from Hemp. Has had a busy game so far.
Asagawa, Alexandri looking to go down the line, and she tries to go down the line, but it's put out of play by Hounsland. That's right, Nelsund, isn't it? But a Manchester City throw now on the far side, Alexandri. Plays it into Khadija Shaw, flicked round the corner by Kelly, back to Shaw, and it's knocked out by Galton. By Taylor, sorry. Now it's a throw-in for Manchester City. And again, they'll look to make something from this. Alexandri. Oh, she might look to put that ball in quickly. Here's Kelly. Kelly trying to find a short option, hasn't come off. And then Malvi Mallard flicks to Harvey, and now they're in. Lovely bit of skill from the French youngster. Bursting forwards now. Plays it into Ella Toon. Toon gets beyond the defender, but then the pass across. She tries to square the ball, and it's a really poor effort, that, from Ella Toon. Needs to put something behind the ball. way too soft, and it results to nothing. But a very positive and very encouraging sign for Manchester United. Lovely bit of skill by Melvin Mallard to fool the defender, and that led to a very good opportunity.
Yeah, much better on the counter there, and that is we pulled back for a free kick for United. But yeah, much better on the counter, win the ball back.
This is
Really
lovely from Melvin Mallard. Flicks it past Stuart Harvey, drives into space, shifts it to Toon. Toon could go alone. Tries to pick out Jose Ferreira at the far post, but doesn't actually put anything behind the ball.
Just hit it. She should have hit it. You know, tried too much to play it across. You know, she's probably better off test the keeper. Either Keating parries it, you win a corner, comes back into play, we score a goal.
Yeah.
But just over 15-minute mark, chance for United now to whip the ball in, and Katie Zellam's got to find a red shirt. Whatever the ref's done. And
ball whipped in. And the header from Galton nowhere near the target and out for a Manchester City goal kick. Didn't catch that right at all there, Galton. But,
no.
Yeah.
I don't think set pieces in the air are going to be United's strong point, you know.
No. Not a bad delivery, to be fair, from Zellam. You could argue she needs to make more of that. There, Galton, but Manchester City goal kick now. Keating. Rolling it forwards. Now lifting it out to Alexandri. She turns back on herself, finds Kennedy. Kennedy, space to drive into. Now turns and she's back with Keating. Greenwood. Keating. Greenwood. Kennedy. Now Kelly plays it into Jill Ward, slides it in behind. Great opportunity for Khadija Shaw, and that is a magnificent save from Mary Earps. A strong save with her left foot. I believe it may have even been her knee that just forced it wide, but a great opportunity for Manchester City. Shaw not able to find a way past Earps, and it's lovely fast football. I believe it was actually Philippa Angeldal who played the ball through, and a great effort from Khadija Shaw, only denied by a strong left foot from Mary Earps. Great positioning, and it's a great stop.
Yeah, City again knocking on the door, but the same old story. Just can't find the back of the net. That's not Shaw's fault. That's a brilliant save.
And ball in from Manchester City now. Options in the centre. Nobody able to meet it though at the corner. Yui Hasagara recovering the ball. Now knocks it back. Uahabi. That is a shocking pass. Looking for Mark Skinner seemingly with that pass. Now Melvin Mallard with a throw. Which is really good from Mary Earps, though, to deny the second top goal scorer in the WSL last season. Khadija Shaw from that sort of area. Very strong save, and it keeps United at all square.
Yeah, Shaw does nothing wrong. You know, tries to stop past the keeper, opens up her body, gets good contact. It's a really, really good stop.
Yeah. If you're just hopping in, make sure to say hi in the live chat as well. We'd love to talk to you. And yeah. Ball played into the box and it's cleared away by Alexandri. But yeah, so far then, poll in chat, 3 votes, 67% going for Manchester City, 33% Manchester United. So at least somebody believes in United.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I think they'll give it a good go today, but I don't know if they'll have enough.
Blundell. Now Turner. And Turner finds Letitia. Now Turner knocks it back. Earps. Brings it under control nicely, and she lifts it out to Leah Galton. Galton. Here is Letitia. She goes along with it, looking for Nikita Paris, and it comes off her head. And here's Jose Ferreira. Ferreira gives it to Nalsund. Nalsund goes wider still. Melvin Mallard cuts it onto her left foot. Can she shoot? She does. It deflects, and luckily for Greenwood, it doesn't deflect on target. It's a penalty. Hang on, I think it struck the hand of Greenwood, and the referee decides it's a penalty for Manchester United. It struck the hand of Alex Greenwood. She doesn't have any protest to it. She understands that that was a rightful concession of a penalty. And Melvin Mallard's effort, yep, it was definitely the arm of Alex Greenwood. No complaints to be had there. A penalty for Manchester United.
Yeah, right, cool. Her arm completely blocks the ball. And you can see the face of the City players. They knew it immediately.
Yeah.
They've got no protest. United players were certain. Took Cheryl Foster a while to make a decision, but she's made the right one there. And this is a big moment for Katie Zellum from the spot, only 20 minutes into this game.
And this could be very impactful on the overall match. A penalty for Manchester United. Zellum steps up. And the number 10, hoping to make it 1-0 for United, steps up and almost it's a save for Chiara Keating, but it's in the back of the net. She came close, but not close enough. Zellum scores United lead in this derby. Manchester United 1, Manchester City 0. And that's a frustrating way for City to concede, but it's the same things that have been catching them out every single week. They don't take their chances, then they get caught out with stuff like this. Katie Zellum, good penalty. Keating's gone the right way. She's done all she can, but Zellum, perfect pen, finding the corner. In fact, it does even take a bit of a nick off the hand of Chiara Keating. So, yeah, not bad. Alex Greenwood, though, she'll be frustrated to concede that. It's a rookie error to have your arm up like that. And Manchester United now lead in the derby. But yeah, and elsewhere in the WSL, West Ham 2, Aston Villa 3. An important late winner for Aston Villa. 93rd minute, and that is crucial for them and for their season.
That is big. That'll be a big 3 points. Hard earned as well.
Well, presumably they can hold on for the rest of extra time, yeah.
Here come United again.
Okay, so Ferreira goes down, but it's cleared away by Alex Greenwood. Here is Blundell. And she's forced back by Kelly, but then Kelly knocking out of play, and that will be a Manchester United throw.
Yeah, this is where frustration can't set in for City, because they've been the better side for the whole part of the game. And got nothing to show for it so far.
But now United have a lead to protect.
100, yeah. And that will give that up very easily at all.
No. Turner. But yeah, just about saying 100% pen. Yeah, I don't think there's any debate there. I don't think even the most biased Manchester City fan could claim that's not a penalty.
Yeah. No player protested at all.
No, because they knew it was rightful. Melvin Mallard just trying to slot it through there. Poor from Greenwood as Mallard picks it up again, but then her touch takes her too close to Philippa Engeldahl, who wins the ball back for Manchester City. And now the ball going long, looking for Shaw, but it's dealt with well by the Manchester United defence. Ball goes long again. Melvin Mallard. Can she take on Uahabi? She's conceded a throw instead. But yeah, it's not been perfect for United so far, but they lead, and that's the crucial thing, really, isn't it? While the game is still very much in the balance, they lead now, and it means that City have got to push onto them, which could open up gaps. Zellum winning the ball, and frustration coming for Jill Ward. She smacks the ground. Hayes Ferreira driving towards goal now. Can she pick out an option with the pass? Gives it out wide to Nikita Paris. Paris tries to find Hayes, cleared away by Uahabi after it's intercepted by Greenwood. Roared. Now Kennedy. I think Jill Roard there, after she lost the ball, slapping the ground, is really indicative of what the feeling is at Manchester City right now. There's a real frustration that nothing seems to come for them at the moment.
And also, no, it's a bit early to put it out there, but I think Gareth Taylor, that pressure cooker is just starting to turn up a notch at the moment.
I mean, this would leave them in a real spot of bother. 9 points off Chelsea after just 7 matches. I mean, that's not insurmountable, but it's not easy to do either.
No, not so.
Especially since if Chelsea concede or manage to drop 9 points throughout this season, I imagine Arsenal will be right there to scoop them up.
100%. City are going to find themselves in a difficult scenario.
Even United. United would move to within 4 of the reigning champions and would move to 5 points ahead of City. Which could be crucial.
Yeah.
Could be very crucial with regard to European spots and that's a big problem for Manchester City, especially given a lot of their players will want to be playing in the UWCL next season. Here's Greenwood. Sorry, Kennedy. Moves out wide, Alexandri. And, well, not quite close enough there. And a frustration there for Letitia, who wanted that to be given as a Manchester United throw, but it's given to the blue side of Manchester. Alexandri over this. Goes down the line looking for Lauren Hemp. It comes off Galton, and that will be a City throw. But yeah, so City have swapped their wingers around. Kelly starting on the right, now finds herself on the left. Whether that will be more successful, I guess we'll have to wait and see, but nothing significant changing as of yet. Khadija Shaw and Alexandri, nice link up Shaw now whips the ball into the box. Blundell wins the header, stopping it getting through to Kelly. And then Mallard tries to play it quickly to Nelson. Hasn't come off. Can Kelly get around her? She can. Shot from angle down into the side netting, but positive from City. A shot just wide of the mark.
Wins him a corner, slight reflection on the way through. City again knocking on the
This is
door.
really good from Chloe
just
Kelly.
nothing.
Doesn't give up on the ball. Manages to get it into a good area. And Angeldaya definitely coming off Millie Taylor there, who threw herself in to make the block.
Yeah, City's got to keep going, keep plugging away, and hope they can get back on level terms.
Well, yeah, it's something like a corner here would be very useful. Earps punches. It's not convincing. Falls to Greenwood, who lashed at the chance, and that's over. And she'll feel frustrated by that, because that was a chance to rectify her earlier error. But nothing she can do to stop that one. Rifling.
Yeah, that's gone flying.
She doesn't catch it with any clean sort of contact.
Shins it.
Yeah, it would have been one of the most interesting goals I was seeing, as it was blocked, as it was headed to her by the face of Lauren Hemp.
That's not a ball.
No. Greenwood's initial strike blocked by the back of Jose Ferreira. And Sky decided to slow it down a few times. And again, Mary Earps' distribution going astray.
Really poor.
That one wasn't even over ambitious. She just didn't find the right back at all. Not even in the vicinity of Blundell. Don't know what's going on for her tonight. I don't know perhaps whether the wind is causing some issues. I know we've got quite strong winds where we are in the UK, but yeah, no, not sure why her distribution's been so inaccurate. Ball forward for City, and it's just not able. Jill just can't bring that under control, can't get a clean shot away. And full times well in Leicester versus Tottenham, I think will be disappointed to only get a point from that game. Especially given it was a good chance to get points on either United or City today.
Big point for Leicester.
Yeah.
They'll take everything they can get. A decent season, though.
Put themselves in a position to finish a very comfortable mid-table.
Yeah.
Which is, not really where I expected them to be come the start of the campaign.
No, not at all, really.
It is Turner. Back to Earps. But yeah. Sky just pointing us towards the fact that Khadija Shaw doesn't often score against WSL title rivals. In 3 games, in 6 games against them last season?
Yeah.
6 games the season before, only 3 goals, 0.8 shots on target per game, 6.3 touches in the box, 3 assists and 141 minutes per goal involvement. Obviously, that is only over 6 matches compared to every other game in the WSL, but yeah. Now City coming forwards, Kelly. Well, 12 matches, I guess, it's over 2 seasons. Can Chloe Kelly make something happen over Harvey?
Just can't get through.
Yeah. Greenwood. She might look to put that in first time. Here's Lauren Hemp. Hemp gets around. Nelson plays through Jill Rord, slightly overhit, and now Blundell trying to sit off the end of the pitch. Rord fights for it. It does come off. I thought that come off Jill Rord there. And I think that's what Blundell's complaining about now to the referee. So the referee awards a corner. Let's have a look. So Blundell trying to keep it on the field. Now that does come off Blundell.
Yeah.
She can't have any complaints there. Great call from the referee.
Yeah.
It's the history of Tottenham, lol, says Chelsea fan. Yeah. Not been too bad this season, but then losing or drawing to Leicester. And now, coming forwards are United. Zellum plays it to Heisei. Driving it forwards. Releases in behind Ella Toon. She had to take a position around the ball. Then tries to lay a gout, and it's poor again from Ella Toon. Characteristic of what's been a really difficult season for her. And now here comes City. Was that off the pitch? It wasn't the eyes of the referee. Fisher? Is it Fisher? Foster.
Oh, yeah.
Cheryl Foster.
No, a frustrating one there, run off it, but it's just really
It's
good.
even more frustrating.
Manchester
Jose
United.
Pereira putting the ball into a great area. Ella Toon, though, wasn't quick enough to get to it. If not, she was in. She had to run around it to recover the pass. And then the back heel left a lot to be desired. But, yeah. Difficult season so far for Ella Toon. Today's been no different, really. When does she get dropped?
Ooh, tough one. It's a tough one. I don't know. See how I should say.
Mallard, now Sund plays it in behind. Heisei's in. Great opportunity for United. Heisei Pereira squares it. Still alive for United. Heisei, and it's in. Will it stand? No, it won't. She's offside. Heisei burst in. She tried to play across the box. Did it come off Nikita Parrish? I don't think it did. In which case, I've struggled to see how she can be ruled as offside here. But a harsh offside ruling stops United or prevents United from doubling their advantage. Ball across the box, looking for Paris. Oh no, it left the field apparently. That's a harsh one. I feel like that was still in.
Oh, I don't know. It's hard to tell from me.
But if it hasn't left the field, it should be a corner then. It's definitely not offside because it comes off Greenwood. I think United are right to feel hard, or would have a right to feel hard done by there. That could easily be 2-0 Manchester United, and City staying down the barrel of another disappointing defeat.
Yeah.
Earps, Blundell, Turner. I know, ironically, not a great turn. Losing possession. Now it's with Kelly. Has she got the beating of Blundell? She does. Now it's with Hemp. Uahabi, Hasegawa, Hemp, Uahabi. Lovely delivery, but it's cushioned away by Katie Zellum. Now it's with Kennedy. Lovely turn. Yui Hasegawa, and she's caught out. United coming forwards. Toon plays it across to Heisei Ferreira. Can she get around Greenwood? She takes it past Alex Greenwood. Heisei looking so dangerous, but one back by Yui Hasegawa, recovering well. Her clearance blocked by Heisei, and that's out for a throw. She's been really good today. Not seen a lot from Heisei Ferreira this season, but she does work incredibly hard.
Yeah, United look up.
This. Yeah.
This is the setting. This is an interesting one for me. I think it's a strange call. I don't see too much wrong with it.
It comes off. It doesn't come off Paris, so it's definitely still onside. It's very close to being off, but I think based on the rule of it being above the line, I think that would stand. But I guess it's impossible for everyone to know that without VAR. Yeah, the liner deciding that is offside. Kennedy.
I think United I think City feel very hard done by it. They've been the better side for the majority of the half an hour and are so far losing.
Greenwood and Mallard's lost the ball. Here's Uahavi. Looking to turn Melvin Mallard. Now into Kelly. Has she got the beating of now soon? She does. Kelly. Rord. Great area. Jill Rord. And that's textbook Jill Rord. Bursting into the box. Finishing into the in a tight area. Into the bottom corner. And City are level. Brilliant from Chloe Kelly. Beating Blundell. Squared it to Rord. And that is what Jill Rord was signed for. Brilliant goal from her. Textbook for her. And City are now level in the derby.
Yeah, really good football and a deserved goal to get back level in this game.
And now you do question the decision up the other end. How big a ramification does that have?
Yeah.
But now Soon was beaten, and Jill Rord, despite not having a lot of time or space to take the shot, finished into the far corner, or into the near corner, sorry. Earps couldn't see, rooted to the spot as the ball rolled into the back of her net.
Great strike. I said she'd be instrumental today, and she's done exactly that.
It's the first touch which cushions the ball so nicely, which allows her to fire the shot off.
Yeah.
And Earps was blocking the left side of her goal, presuming that the defender would cover the right side, but it went through the defender pretty much.
Not great there, but I think that's deserved. And here comes City.
Khadija Shaw wins out of the pitch. She's got to finish this, Shaw. Khadija Shaw couldn't finish. Here's Lauren Hemp, and it's brilliant from Lauren Hemp, and they're in front. They've gone from one behind to one ahead in a matter of 60 seconds almost. Lauren Hemp finishes. Poor from Manchester United. Manchester United 1, Man City 2, and as I say, in a matter of a minute, the game is completely flipped. Man United 1, Manchester City 2. So what happens here? It's Earps. Gives it to Letitia. Katie Zellum gets caught by Hasegawa. Shaw can't get a shot away. Ball comes back to her. She lays it to Lauren Hemp. and it's the technique on the finish from Lauren Hemp to just place it into the far corner, clips off the crossbar as well. A satisfying effort from the English winger. And that puts City ahead in this game. What a match we've been treated to so far.
I mean, it's a complete capitulation from United and really sloppy footer once again, but sublime finish there from Hemp and City. I think thoroughly deserved this lead.
Yeah.
Very surprising. The fact it's come in a minute.
And Chess fan saying 1-1, game is on. Now saying what a comeback, Man City, yeah.
Crazy.
Incredible scenes.
Mark Skinner is not happy with his side. Really, really poor football, to be completely honest. Really sloppy. And City have gone from back to front incredibly well.
Yeah.
And I think the pattern
Impressive
of play,
stuff.
the pattern of play would say this as a result. Just very surprising. United threw, I've conceded 2 goals within. I'd probably say a matter of seconds between each of them. Slotty from Kelly there. United win the free kick, but it's really positive from City. They've played really well. I think the penalty was a bit unlucky, but they've got United troubled now because Skinner's fuming and storming about the touchline. United are panicking. They're playing poor football. They just need to calm down and relax because if not, City will run riot.
Yeah.
I mean, they've looked brilliant so far, City. Apart from the minor blip for the penalty, they've looked brilliant.
Yeah, and this is the problem for United is now that City have shown their quality. Aside they've only scored 10 goals in all competitions, have now got a fifth of that in just today's game. And United just an effort from Paris, or was it Hesse?
Yes,
Can't quite see that just wasn't really going anywhere.
No.
But this is the big claim. I mean, that is based off the rules of it being above the line, called off by the lino. It's just it's a big refereeing call, which was incorrect, that has cost Manchester United.
It is.
Because they've gone from should have been 2-0 ahead to now being 2-1 down.
But for me, none of it falls on the officials. There is no way that linesman can see.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree with you somewhat there.
And this is where the whole conversation about obviously we said about the UWCL game between Chelsea and Real Madrid. There needs to be VAR in this football.
Yeah.
Because if they don't have a monitor, they could still have communications with someone at Stockley Park that has the camera angles available to see things like that. Because that's a big call of derby. At the end of the day, will it matter? Who knows? We're going to find out. But realistically, do United capitulate at 2-0? Probably. But, it was a big call. It was a big call. And now City are looking to take complete control of this game.
Jill Rord sprays out wide. Alexandri, space to drive into. Plays inside. Lauren Hemp. Alexandria again. Now Hasegawa. Uwahabi. Greenwood. Under pressure from Jose Ferreira. Alex Greenwood. Now Uwahabi. Kelly. Uwahabi. Tries to play it inside. Rord can't quite keep it alive. And that pings off a United player and out for a City throw. But so impressive. So ridiculous from Manchester.
Yeah.
Manchester City there.
I mean, if City can get one more for the half, that would completely turn the game on its head.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed.
I mean, from what we sort of start the half to the end would be a complete switcheroo. And here comes City again. They're working the ball really nicely from left to right and right to left, causing United a lot of problems. And I think it's got to be a worry if you Mark Skinner and Man United as to what can they do. Because right now they're in a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Because City are strutting their stuff.
Yeah, really impressive from Man City, as you say.
And again, they're good for we'll get the shot block though. But City that's what they do. They keep it alive. They keep the play going. They recycle it really well.
Kennedy, Alexandri. Now Kennedy again. Uwahabi. Slides it through. In behind now. Chloe Kelly. And it's a huge stop Mary Earps keeps United in this game. A strong right hand from Mary Earps denies a good effort from Chloe Kelly.
Yeah,
Lovely ball through from Ua Harvey. Good effort from Kelly, but saved well by Earps.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal save, and she has to gamble early, and it paid off. That's a really good save, tipping it past the post, and giving United a chance to breathe, and, well, keeping them in the game.
Yeah.
Another corner left for them to deal with, though, and so far City have done really well from a dead ball situation.
Kelly now looking to whip one in. It's on the keeper. Just about cleared away by United. Now Nikita Paris trying to drive it forwards. Looks for Toon. And Ua Harvey smashes that, out of play.
That only put the person in the stands. Like, they're alright.
Yeah, more of a clearance than any sort of shot on goal. But
Yeah.
if that goes in, it's a stunner, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was her ball into Kelly that led to the chance.
I feel like Kelly put it in the air there. Because they both are really...
Yeah, definitely, maybe. One back by Ua Harvey. Falls to Nalsund in the midfield. Now Zellum. Taylor. Goes back to Earps. Earps looking for options. And she lifts that ball out wide into Blundell. Lovely touch from Blundell, who plays in behind. Heisei Ferreira is in. But it's been called offside. Sorry, Paris was in. Called offside. Another tight one.
That one seemed closer to being offside. No, line made a decision very early. And Keating can take this for City. And just moving up the field a little bit with 3 minutes to go until the end of the half. Strong first half though from both sides once again. A lot of action in this game. That's a great ball forwards. But it will go over everyone and out for a United throw in the opposite corner.
Yeah.
United trying to play out here and they haven't. That's a scuff clearance as well. And Kelly causing problems once again. He wins a corner well. Does really well to win a corner there. It's looked really, really good from City. They'll be hoping for a third goal. Because they get a goal now, I think they kill this game off, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Still only 1 goal margin though.
Ball whipped in. Khadija Short can't get any sort of meaningful contact behind that header, and it's hacked away by Manchester United. City throw again. But City just can't break through United at the moment. Everything's just getting cleared away. But they're ahead now, so that doesn't really matter.
Yeah. And City will just hope their main priority is to hold on to this. Because they need points, they need the win.
Sure. Fighting away for possession in the midfield. Now Ua Harvey. Here's Greenwood. At the moment, your prediction is spot on, but you'd be bold to assume there won't be any more goals in this fixture.
What do you go for?
2-2.
So you're still on as well.
Yeah. Sure. Was running into Hemp there. And now running out of road as Galton wins the ball back. Zellum. Pass, leaving a lot to be desired.
Yeah, you can always guarantee goals.
Lift it out wide.
You can always guarantee goals in this game.
Right. Yeah.
But it has been a strong 45 from City so far. And then we're having to push on.
Alexandri. Now Kennedy. Nice footwork from Kennedy. Finds Lauren Hemp. Hemp. Rord. Lets her run across her body well. Now Jill Rord. Finds Kelly. Chloe Kelly. Shot into the side netting. And once again, City knocking on the door. But not able to get away a clean shot on target.
Yeah, no, again, really good build-up play. And I mean, you can see on the bench there, Mark Skinner got a lot to say of his coaching staff. A lot to think about in the second half. 3 minutes additional time.
I think there'll be a frustration in the manner in which they've capitulated since going ahead. It's not been great. But yeah, if you are enjoying the stream, by the way, please do make sure to share it around. But yeah, Ua Harvey. Now Greenwood. Kennedy. Moves it out wide. Alexandri. And of course, if you are tuning in, make sure to say hi in chat. Keep the chat active. Chelsea fans have been putting a lot in there. Or has put a lot in there. Feel free to say hi if you are watching along. Free kick now for Manchester City. I think they're going to allow Keating to come off and take this. Yeah. Very high.
Don't actually nail it, not scuff it. Not you're in big trouble.
Keating. Lifts it forwards. Galton wins the header. And there's a jostle for possession in the midfield, won by Manchester United. Halsund, now Melvin Mallard. Lovely adjustment of the feet there to be able to get around the ball. Mallard plays it through. Here is Toon. Toon has to go back on herself, and she's offside anyway, and she reacts frustratedly, swinging her leg at the ball. Nothing's coming off for Ella Toon this season, is it?
She struggled at the World Cup over the summer.
Yeah.
And she's really struggled when she's back for the start of this season. She needs to hit the ground running again.
Yeah,
it's a bit of a concern. It's like watching Mason Mount out there at the moment.
Yeah, very comparative. A very good breakthrough season. But now the number 7 at Manchester United, and it's not exactly going to plan. Khadija Shaw.
City looking to kill this game off with a minute to go in the first 45.
Is that possible? Are they going to get like 3 goals? And they keep Paris winning it back. And this would open the game right back up. Paris, Toon, shifts it out wide. Here's Galton. Galton gives it to Zellum. Zellum. Galton, ball in. Saved by Keating.
Yeah, good hands. Well claimed. I think City would have to take this advantage into the second half, build on it, see what they can do. United have got to come out of the blocks early with something different.
Yeah, definitely.
But they're still in this game. Only 2 goals to 1. Keating taking their time with this.
And the ball forward now from Keating. And Letitia knocking it back now to Earps. Earps. And that will be an end to the first half then. A real hero to zero moment for Katie Zellum in that first half. She scored the penalty to open the scoring for Manchester United, then gave away possession for the second goal for City. It's been an interesting first half. United took the advantage for a little bit of fortune. City then showed their quality. 2 quick-fire goals from Jill Broad and Lauren Hemp. Then leaves City leading at the break. It's Manchester United 1, Manchester City 2.
Yeah, you feel like if you look at the first half and the momentum.
How have we got here?
I think you look at it and you go, it's the right result. But as you say, the way we managed to reach that with 2-1 was pretty mental.
Got no idea how we're here. But yeah, it feels like a very short first half. A lot of action from that first 45 minutes then. But it's been a good start to the game and a good end to a very good weekend of WSL action.
Yeah, and we've still got 45 minutes to go. And as you said, it's been a good Sunday. A lot has happened. A lot of goals, especially. WSL always guarantees goals, and again we're seeing that today. And I mean, I think if you look to get on paper, you'd probably think 3 goals, City leading is a bog standard result, and that's kind of what you could see. But I think if you've watched the game and you've seen that taking place,
it's been far from bog standard, hasn't it?
It's a bit surprising. I think United didn't deserve to go ahead, obviously, with the penalty, but you have to take those chances. Zellum did, and she did well.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a characteristically crazy Manchester derby. It's what you come to expect from a game of this magnitude. And it's I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, it's been a good
end-to-end action
game. I think the penalty was the right call, good penalty, and then should United have been 2-0 up? Who knows?
I think you can definitely make the argument they should.
I think you can, but without VAR, I think we have to accept that's the decision that was made.
I feel like I think that's important for Skinner, but I think it does open up the question again of of VAR being in the women's game. I think obviously we've still got the issue of stadium and stuff like that, but as we were saying the other day when we were talking about this, Kenilworth Road is able to accommodate for VAR.
Yeah.
I can't see how every stadium in the WSL couldn't as well. I get it's a lot of investment, but surely that's investment that's worthwhile if it brings more fair decisions to the women's game.
Definitely think so.
Yeah.
And it could avoid things like this, But United have to do the hand dealt, and they didn't. They responded really poorly. 2 really poor goals, in quick succession, within a minute of each other. One from Rord, really odd-taking goal, great finish, vintage Jill Rord, after a good bit of play from Chloe Kelly. And then a second one, which was a complete lapse in concentration from the United back line. Really poor and lazy football. Gets pounced on, eventually falls to Hemp, and it was a brilliant finish, wasn't it? Really good strike from Lauren Hemp.
Just about saying, I think some Chelsea fans forgot Mount had a good season for the hate on him is mad. Yeah, Chelsea, he was a brilliant for 2 years at Chelsea. Had 2 really, really strong years, but last season was completely tragic. And then this season hasn't done anything yet at Manchester United, really struggling to adapt. But though it's understandable because United have been crap across the board.
Yeah, they have. They really have.
But yeah, the women's side's not too bad this season. But I think today just shows why they're not able to be right at that sharp end. They're up there in the table, but the Arsenal game that was very fortunate. They were blessed with an opportunity right at the end of the game to level it up. They would find themselves 7 points off 7 points off Chelsea, a point behind City, and a few behind, 3 behind Arsenal, 4 behind Arsenal. So while they've had a good start to the campaign, I think they're already out of the title race. They've not even played Chelsea yet, which, based off their current form, seems like a victory for Chelsea should happen. But obviously, anything can happen in a game of football. But from what we've seen so far, City been the better side. United were lucky to get the first one, unlucky to be denied a second. So yeah, it's hard to say. I think on the measure of play, City have been the better team. Do they deserve to be ahead? I think there could be an argument to say they don't, but not because of how they played, but because of the manner in which the goals have come. They took their goals well, but the game state would have changed dramatically had that Jose Ferreira goal stood, which within the letter of the law should have stood. But.
Yeah, and despite the fact the 2 goals were good finishes, I don't know if they were actually, they were created off 2 bits of poor defending. I think.
Yeah, Nelson just couldn't handle Chloe Kelly, and then nobody picking up Jill Ward in the box is pretty shocking. And then for the second goal, I mean, it's lackluster from Katie Zellum, and then nobody for United got back in time, and it's very questionable defending for both of those goals from Manchester United. And I'm sure there'll be, we'll see in more detail now a lot of the instance. But it's the penalty then. I don't think there's any conversation at all here. Greenwood knew immediately what she'd done.
Yeah, no complaints, no protests. Ball comes in.
But Malvin Mallard continuing to have a really, really good season. Yeah. And Katie's element was a fantastic penalty. No chance for Kiara Keating, despite the fact she was at full stretch and went the right way.
Got a hand to it. Did pretty well. Yeah. But unlucky not to
brushing her fingers on the way through.
What I do like, though, is that the penalty there was taken within the same minute of it being given.
Yeah.
None of this fanning around, none of this stupidity.
Now we're going to see the goal, right? So, United came forward on this left-hand side. Lovely ball through from Nalsund into Jose Ferreira. Jose knocks it across. The only thing I can say is that the intended target here for the Jose pass is Nikita Paris. Paris, though, isn't onside. That ball, it's close. I think on review it may have left the field of play. It's very close. It's an impossible decision for the liner to make because they see that in a split second. They don't get this freeze frame. They don't get the shot. They don't get a white circle around it. It's very difficult to see whether that has left the picture or not. But
bit of a let off there for City, and they responded to that in the right way. Yeah. They knew they got let off the hook, and they knew their better ideas. That's exactly what they did. And United just didn't respond to that at all.
No, not, and that's been disappointing in that regard for United. United haven't really been in this game though. If you look at the measure of play, either we're going to see these City goals here. Then this is the Jill Rord one, lovely from Uahabi. working here. Then ball down the line from Greenwood. Lovely turn from Kelly. And she manages to get around Nelson, use her body really well, puts it into Rord. Rord, great touch, great finish.
Completely wrong foot there.
Sees that Earps' positioning is very much to the left and fires across her body. No chance for Earps to get down to it. And then the second goal coming within seconds of the first, as it's straight from kickoff. This is really poor from Katie Zalem. Just gets caught. Yeah. Poor touch, gets caught. Khadija Shaw should finish it. Quite fortunate the ball falls to her again. She gives it to Hemp, and it's a great finish from Lauren Hemp. You expect nothing else, but yeah, brilliant finish from Lauren Hemp.
Yeah, no, really good from City. They took their chance as well, and they suddenly flipped the result on his head. Turned the tables over, and now it's the second half. It's going to be interesting to see what United can come up with to challenge City.
Yeah, so looking at possession stats, then 58% to 42% in favour of Manchester City, 15 shots to 4, 7 on target to 1 on target. United's only shot on target, only registered shot on target so far, the penalty. So
that's got to improve.
Yeah. Though I'm sure the Mallard shot was on target as well, so not sure what that model's decided there. But yeah, an interesting one. An interesting one so far. Obviously, United, I think, I feel hard done by based on the fact that the Haysay goal wasn't given. Yeah. But I think overall, based on the merit of play, City do deserve to be in the position they're in right now.
And they've got to give it a go the second half. They've got to push on the City, got to get some chance in there, got to craze on them. So,
couldn't agree more.
Yeah, can't afford to do exactly what they've just done. Need to be brave. Need to be really, really brave.
Yeah, indeed. So, second half, what do United change to get back into it?
I don't think it's personnel. I don't think the people on the pitch are doing too bad. Some are not doing great, but I don't know how. Some aren't doing incredibly well.
Yeah.
But they do really, really need to just push on to City, get some shots away, get in their box, put them under pressure. Because at the moment, as you say, 1 shot on target. That's not good enough. And that really needs to improve. Really, really get some shots off. Test Kiara Keating. She's a good goalkeeper, but she has an occasional error in her. They've got to put her under pressure, try and cause her some problems.
Yeah.
If they do that, I think they're in the money because if they put City under pressure, they will get goals. They've got the penalty. That was decent. See if they can do it again. Who knows? All it takes is a stroke like that.
Yeah. I definitely think this game's not over yet. Manchester United, though, will be keen to try and get back into this game as soon as possible. Obviously, they have got options from the bench. Mike Skinner has got the chance to rotate a little bit. Could we see Galton in a bit more familiar position and bringing Riviere back in? Could it be Lucia Garcia usually starts games? Could she come into today's match? Could they bring off Elatoon, who has had another really difficult game? If we look at the bench for United, I'm just trying to think of who they could bring on to replace Hinata Miyazawa. Bench today, could she come into that role? Could it be Hayley Ladd? Obviously a bit of a deeper midfielder, but does that give them a bit more reassurance in there? Rachel Williams will probably come on later into this game. Obviously, she's been one of the most prolific players in the WSL this season. She's so far 4 goals from 6 games, only 135 minutes though. So, yeah, really, really impressive.
I think this is kind of United's problem because this is like a completely different team to the team that beat West Ham 5-0 last week.
Yeah,
they've got to sort that out. They can't be can't keep looking up at the bigger sides and losing.
But that's not only just looks different in terms of how they're playing. Personnel-wise, it looks different, which is an odd call. Riviere, bench, despite looking really impressive in that game. Hinata Miyazawa, bench, despite looking really lively in that game. Galton moved back to left back, despite looking really good in that game. I do think Melvin Mallard, though, has come in and had a positive impact today.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, and even Lucia Garcia came off the bench last time and scored. It's interesting to see Paris giving the minutes over her, and also that obviously Miyazawa out for how soon, trying to give him a bit more defensive security, but then you go and see how soon do that. So it's interesting.
I think Mark Skinner might got that wrong. Really,
team selection, maybe.
Cost them, who knows? Will you make changes at half time? Possibly.
We'll find out any moment now as the second half is about to get underway.
I hope it's a fast half. It's the same as the second. First keeping up the action, keeping us entertained, like the WSL always does. Really.
Yeah. Yeah. If you are just hopping in, make sure to say hi. As we're about to get underway for the second 45. But yeah, any questions, messages, anything like that you want to put in there before the second half would be greatly appreciated. Anything you want to talk about in the minute before we get underway again.
Sure, exciting as you say. City this could help City slightly back on track, climb up the table again. United, they'd lose a bit of ground and everyone else, but
it still would leave City 6 points. This win still leaves City 6 points off Chelsea.
It's doable.
Obviously it's surmountable, but it's just a lot of work to do already.
Yeah.
And we've had barely any of the season. I know that obviously Chelsea are going to struggle with fixture congestion as we go deeper into the campaign. That's expected, at least. Obviously, we would expect they make a good run of the Champions League this year. We expect them to go deep in both the cup competitions. So, yeah, it could very much become difficult just to manage all those games. But they could put themselves in such a great position that it doesn't matter if other teams don't start taking points off them. So, yeah. It's gonna be a good second half here, but
I'm intrigued to see how it plays out. Because if United respond to this, I think we've got a really competitive game. If they don't, I can see City getting a couple more and maybe going into cruise control.
Yeah.
I mean, Jill Ward's scoring again. She's looked brilliant since she joined, and Hemp still phenomenal footballer.
Yeah, the Tigers had everything so far: goals, controversy, penalty.
What else should you ask for a Manchester United fight? So we want. Give us a fight. We won't chat.
Lauren Hemp for Wiggs Blundell.
Yeah.
No. But, yeah, should be underway for the second 45 in just a moment. Once I have stopped promoting Audi.
That's something. If you want to give the wow this Christmas, make sure to change these streams.
What?
It's wow.
Oh, right. I have no idea what's going on.
No. There we go. Now we can watch the football again.
Oh, yeah.
That's Riviere warming up. Is she coming on?
Potentially so.
Looks like it.
Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Galton could go into a bit of a higher role. Yeah. And I think if they had Riviera earlier, does she deal better with Kelly for that
maybe.
First goal? Who knows?
Yeah.
Obviously, now Sunder's the one out there, but would she already be on her that wouldn't need Nelson to be dragged so far out of position?
Yeah, quite possibly. Again, I still don't think it was the right call for Mark Skinner. No, I wouldn't be surprised if he has made chats. No,
neither. So both sets of players re-emerging from the tunnel now. Then City unchanged by the looks of things.
Expected. They will hopefully get one or two more, and then they will be very happy with that as a big win in Manchester.
Yeah.
United got to give a little more to get a little more. I reckon can Toon bring her X factor in this?
She needs to. She very much needs to. Had a much better game last time against West Ham, but other than that, she's really failed to make an impression this season. I mean, she did score against Brighton as well, I guess, but yeah. So I'm not seeing any signs of a change for Manchester United as of yet. But then Riviere is now getting ready, so I think she is coming on. Does it that way, yeah. So it's going to be at least one change in this game then, at half time.
There we go.
And to be fair, pretty understandable.
Yeah.
Jade Riviere on for Nikita Paris. So that means Blundell will go to left back and Galton will move to left winger.
Which makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, and Melvin Mallard out onto the right flank. So a more traditional starting 11 or 11 as United enter this second 45.
Big game. Big 45 coming up for both sides and their seasons. We're already 7 game weeks into the...
We're underway for the second half. Ball knocked back to Maya Letitia and we're underway for the second half. Melvin Mallard getting the flick on, but that will roll through to Kiara Keating. Keating, ball in her hands. And happy just to take a moment here as we get into the second half. And a lovely distribution out wide to Alexandra. Angeldal, Alexandri. Angeldal again, clipped by Katie Dellum. And that'll be a no free kick for Manchester City despite a few complaints. Oh no, now the free kick has been awarded. Alexandri, ball looking for Shaw. Shaw can't bring under our control, and that'll be another throw in for Manchester City.
Yeah, City's go away. Work their way out the line here. Try and keep putting the pressure on Manchester United in this second half.
Yeah.
Alexandri battling away with Ase and does not win the throw. United's ball. Chance then now to get everyone up the pitch and try and get something out of this game. So the other side to play backwards, which to be fair, playing at back has not worked for him today. It's been very loose, especially from Mary Earps. Most of the goal coming from a poor lapse in concentration from Zellum. Running down the left. Here's Toon. Can she start something? She feels like she needs a spark to really get her season off the ground. But it's just not happening. It's not doing for her today.
Yeah. No, not been ideal.
Maybe it will eventually. But today's the type of game that United would have loved to have had a Toon firing all cylinders for.
Yeah, she's just not really been in the races, and I'm maybe this is a video maybe a topic for the week, for the video in the week. But yeah, what is to blame for that? Is it the fact that Russo's gone? Is it a change in the tactics for Skinner this season and Manchester United, or is it a personal problem with Ella Toon? Is she just not as good as she used to be? Mark Skinner's now here for the second half, by the way. I don't know where he was. Perhaps having a few issues going to the toilet. I'm not sure.
Someone locked him in there. Don't blame him.
It was Gareth Taylor.
Yeah. Oh, that was not right from Alexandria. I don't know. I think it was just accidental. Looked accidental. Actually going to the book for it. Doesn't know how to talk. I'm pretty worried a bit there. The ref ran over, and it does look.
Yeah, Alexandra's catching Toon in the face there.
It looks more forceful than just a random arm in the face. That's definitely her hand more pushing her face. But just a yellow card. Nothing more than that. Where the ref ran over, I thought she was a goal.
Perhaps. Now it's with Letitia. Goes long with it. And now Zellum gets control of the ball in the midfield. Ferreira. Okay, so Ferreira holding it up well. But now loses out and City looking to come the other way. Hemp. Beats Riviere. Now finds Shaw. She can't take on Letitia and it goes out of play. And now United thrown on the far side. Riviere. United, though, the thing is, a goal in this game shouldn't be impossible.
No.
But they've not really looked like threatening at all. I mean, they had the pen, which was their best attack of the game, you can argue, bar the goal they scored, which you could argue should have stood. But other than that, they've not really done anything.
No. They need to get out of the pitch, get some shots off, create some chances.
Yeah, definitely.
Really, I've done none of that all game.
They're playing way too much like underdogs. And they're allowing City way too much respect so far. Greenwood. Kennedy. Looking for options now, Kennedy, and it's back to Keating. Keating. Now Leia Uahabi. Khadija Shaw. And that's good from Blundell. Now fighting with Kelly for the ball. Filler for Angeldal. And it's won back by United. Galton. Here's Ella Toon. Lovely turn from Toon. Tries to find Galton. Won back though by City. Alexandri. Now Kennedy. Down the line, Kelly. Galton, now Toon, Ella Toon looking to make something happen for Manchester United. And again, just doesn't quite come off for Toon. And then forced, well, not really forced, just decides to commit what is a bit of a silly foul.
Yeah. Just frustration setting in. Frustration setting in.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's not going to help anyone, though.
No,
Got to stay calm and keep working at it, United.
Kennedy goes long with it, won by the head of Maya Letitia. Now looking to play out, but it's won back by Yui Hasegawa. Greenwood, Hasegawa, Greenwood goes long, looking for Lauren Hemp in behind. Hemp brings under control nicely, now looking to take on Riviere. Actually got her beaten for pace, no she hasn't. Good from Riviere. Now Mallard with options in the centre. Goes back to Letitia, she clears it away and that's out of play. But yeah, it's again, United just not, it's not connecting up, it's not working.
No.
For United, for whatever reason.
Disjointed.
Yeah, exactly. That's the word I was searching for.
And if they don't click soon, City are going to take the bragging rights and paint Manchester blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a big game. You know, this will put City kind of give them back a foot, hand. Give them a hand in the title race again. He just Shaw's down the floor. Hopefully she's all right.
Bring him back into it a little bit, but yeah, Shaw down with in a lot of discomfort here.
What actually happened? Knee in the back.
Just seems to hit her head on the ground, I think, as she goes down.
Yeah.
This might be her neck. Obviously, neck swung back there as she fell.
Yeah, hopefully she's alright.
Seems to be where she's indicating the pain is. And just receiving some treatment now, Khadija Shaw.
Yeah, I mean, it gives Gareth Taylor a chance to get some instructions into his team. Same on, what's his face? Mark Skinner.
What's his face?
But I think City overall, we're pretty happy with what they've seen so far. They'd like another goal just to kind of seal the game off. Because right now, United could get lucky and get something out of it.
Yeah.
So we watched this our goal again. It's hard to tell. You can't tell about technology.
No, the angle's still off. I think if they had a straight on one with the line,
Yeah,
that would be just in. But it's there's very little in it. It's impossible decision. It's an impossible decision to make. I don't blame the liner at all there.
Yeah. Because it looks more out than in, and that's what matters for me.
Yeah.
Still hope Kelly Shaw's alright. As we just wait to get that going again. Gareth Taylor again, still getting some instructions into his players. Shaw is back to her feet and looking alright. So we will get back underway in the next minute or so. And still over 35 minutes to go in this game.
Yeah, it's still more than enough time for Manchester United to get back into it. They've got to find one goal. I mean, it looks like such an impossible task, but they've just got to get a little bit of fortune and get luck on their side. Just one for a minute, and then suddenly they find themselves back in this contest. Visual wave back into proceedings. Letitia.
And this is nice for United, but maybe
Khadija puts the pressure on, and that's a goal for Manchester City. She threw herself. It's brilliant pressure from Khadija Shaw. Letitia and Earps was too casual. Earps tries to clear it. Shaw threw herself at Mary Earps, and it comes off her in the back of the net. Manchester United 1, Manchester City 3.
Yeah, and it is really poor from Mary Earps. It's a deflected clearance. Straight into the path for Shaw. Hits her
Yeah.
knee and goes straight into the goal.
Shocking, really. Absolutely shocking.
Masters their own downfall, Manchester United.
Let's see here then. Earps. Casual pass to Letitia. Letitia soft back to Earps, and she just tries to smash it out. She's got to just smash it right there. She's got to see that Khadija Shaw's putting the pressure on here. And just kick it away. Not at her. Shaw gets in front of it, and it's in the back of the net. Manchester United 1, Manchester City 3. A disappointing Derby Day defeat seems to be on the cards again for United.
City are just, they're just riding the waves and scoring goals. That's all that matters there, because United have handed it to them. Have absolutely handed it
That's
to
another
them.
one they just didn't need to concede.
No.
So lacklustre at the back. And the fact is, they had 10 players on the pitch for Manchester City there. And yet, Shaw just runs back on and suddenly gets a goal because it's just sloppy.
It's bizarre.
Katie's Allen, though, winning a half the pitch. Mallard, nice flick, but Heisei not able to get there.
Only gave me that lapse on the
Harvey.
ball when, on countless occasions in the same game, you've lost possession and get away cheaply.
I think Melvin Mallard's a player who can hold her head high, but one of the only ones for United. It's been really poor.
Could get worse.
Hemp, Shaw on the edge, takes aim, and maybe should have looked for a passing option as that sails wide.
Should have laid it off somewhere, but United have got to be careful. Similar to Liverpool yesterday against Chelsea, they've held their own really well in the first half to be only one goal behind. But now that deadlock's broken, now the City have got that breakthrough to a 2-goal advantage.
Yeah.
They need to make sure this doesn't get silly. Sorry, not City.
Yeah, Chelsea fans saying, wow, Lukaku 4 goals in 36 minutes. Yeah, I saw this. Very impressive stuff. But yeah. Game over. I don't think you're wrong there, Chelsea fan.
No. It's a long way back for United now. Still over half an hour to play, but it is going to be a long way back
Yeah.
for the Red Devils.
Alexandri. Shaw. Khadija Shaw keeping it going. Alexandri, that's poor. Galton tries to play it forward, cut out by Hasegawa. Now it's with Manchester City. Chloe Kelly. Nice footwork from Chloe Kelly. Ball in too close to Mary Earps, who claims it well. And despite being chased down by Hemp, smart from Lauren Hemp there, chasing it down, not allowing her to take the kick.
Avoided a caution, avoided giving her a free kick. Let her team reset. Really, a smart game management from Lauren Hemp.
Riviere pokes it to Melvin Mallard. And that's not great from Mallard.
No, again, just sloppy from United all over the pitch. We'll watch this goal back again. Just pass to City and then the City puts hospital pass. I get that. But why has Mary Earps just smashed that straight at Shaw? I don't know what she was expecting to happen. And with Vibe watching on, if you're watching Earps, then you're watching Kiara.
I was going to say, watching with these goalkeepers, you think...
Hampton.
Yeah. Well, Keating's not done anything wrong.
No.
The pen she got as back as close to as she could. But she does not face a shot other than that.
But we've got internationals coming up in a few weeks. Can't we afford to make errors like that, Mary Earps?
Yeah. I think she's still nailed on for England. I don't think there's any conversation there yet.
I mean, do you think...
But if Keating's performance keeps up over a season, I'd like to hope so. Obviously, we don't have it. It's both. Our next two internationals are very important, so there's actually no chance of rotation there. But once we're getting to friendlies in the new year before the Olympics, which we may or may not be at, I think it'll be very interesting to see. I think Keating will get the nod in those games, hopefully get some international minutes. But yeah, I think if we... On the topic of England, we have got those streams coming up in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah.
2 weeks' time, we will be... We'll either be out or still have a chance of going to the Olympics.
Hope we go. Like the Olympics.
Well, we've got to beat Netherlands and then Scotland and hope Netherlands lose, I think.
Where's the Olympics being held this year?
Paris. 24.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. So that'll be a nice tournament after obviously the men's Euros next summer. Coming forwards now are City. Alexandri feeds through Chloe Kelly. Options arriving in the box now. Shaw on the edge, but finds Jill Rord. And it's won back by United. Toon, Zellum. Zellum goes long. Heisei will give chase, but I don't think that'll be too difficult for Kennedy to send home. She doesn't even need to. Acts like she will, and then spins Heisei well. Kennedy tries to go down the line and does successfully go down the line, but there's nobody there. She goes too far down the line. Blundell.
Yeah.
Turner. Blundell. Lifts it to Toon. Ella Toon now looking to come forwards. Comes off Kennedy and out of play. Toon looks to go quick with the throw. Heisei Ferreira turns Yui Hasegawa. Hasegawa, though, like a dog in there, winning the ball back.
Yeah, really good work from her again today. She had a brilliant game.
Yeah.
Win the ball back superbly.
Looks unflappable in there.
Yeah. Always does.
Yeah. That's really dictated the tempo.
Mm.
Yeah. Again, only 2 games she's not really had an impact on.
Yeah.
Against Chelsea and against Arsenal.
What a ball that is.
Flick on from Lauren Hemp, but it's not come to anything. Now it's with United. Letitia. Earps. Turner. Letitia. Since the start of last season, Manchester United with the most goals from substitutes, 20. So, I guess that's something to think about as we head towards the end of this match.
There are a lot of late dramas here, so maybe.
Yeah. But also, just not show just how consistently wrong Mark Skinner gets the selection choices. So, yeah. Still options to come off the bench from United. Potentially, we could see Lucia Garcia. We could also see Rachel Williams, who I think scored all of our goals, all 4 of our goals from the bench this season. So, contributing to that 20-goal statistic.
Could be in for a bit of a grandstand finish.
Hopefully so. Just for saying, good stream, Jack Larry. See you next time, my friends. Thank you for being here, Chelsea fan. The only one being here. A little bit of a private stream today. No, I'm sure there's been others. They just haven't said anything. But thanks for saying hi in chat.
Yeah, thanks.
We will be back on Wednesday for Chelsea in the UWCL.
Yes. Look forward to that one.
Yeah, our first Champions League stream on this channel.
Yeah.
Very excited for it. So yeah, join us there. Ball down the line from Blundell. And now Heisei fighting to try and get through City there. Greenwood gets caught and now it's given as a Manchester City 3 kick.
Yeah, well, I mean, unless the subs can provide something for United, I don't know if they're going to get anything out of this game. Unless Mark Skinner's got some new game plan up his sleeve.
We pan to Skinner. He does look like he's discussing something with his coaching staff. What do you expect that to be? Rachel Williams?
They've got to get subs right, probably.
Head injury now for Khadija Shaw. A second time she's down with a head injury.
Yeah.
Concussion protocols may well force her off at this rate.
Yeah, if it keeps happening.
Obviously, they do have Judy Blackstad or Mary Fowler could come on in that role.
Plenty of options off both benches of very high quality.
Who else have they got? Park could come on as well, Jess Park, and they could go Kelly or Hemp through the middle. Yeah.
Would you expect to see rotation now? We're heading into the 65th minute.
Yeah, especially given City obviously have a cup game in the week, League Cup game in the week as well, which is something to think about. You'd think maybe just 1 change, 2 changes, rotate, keep things fresh. Obviously, if United get another, you then go something more defensive. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see. I'm surprised we haven't seen someone like a Jess Park, a Castellanos, a Laura Coombs, someone like that come into this game just to sort of refresh things in the middle, and maybe give some opportunities to some younger players as well. But yeah, I'm sure we'll see some of those type changes as we approach sort of 70, 80 minutes. But United also, the one change when they're chasing the game. It's a bit of an odd one. I'd have expected Skinner to go for it a bit.
Yeah, trying to get, I don't know what he's saying now, but it's got to mean something.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Manchester Derby this is. 35 minutes to go. They want to get something out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure it's still down. I'm expecting a lengthy additional time at the end of this game. Due to the amount of times that she's been down. I'd bring her off, to be completely honest.
Yeah, so
Might as well.
I think that may be what's happening here. There's definitely a change happening. I think it is for Manchester City. Find out in a moment.
Yeah. Either way, I mean, if you're a City change, you're probably coming on just to see this game through now.
Yeah.
See this result across the line.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult now. Khadija still down and now just taking something. Not quite sure what.
No, no doctor, but I wouldn't risk it.
No, she's got her goal. City have a 2-goal cushion. Just bring her off at this point.
Yeah, I would.
I think she is coming off.
Yeah.
So, Khadija Shaw making her way off the field, and is it going to be a sub? I would hope so and guess so.
Yeah. Maybe, maybe not.
And it will. I think it will be a change. At least in a moment for Manchester City.
Yeah.
Alexandre. Pushing him, that's the second time she's been down with a head-related injury. Now it's Keating. Gives it to Greenwood. No, she does return to action, Khadija Shaw. Making her way back onto the field.
That surprised me.
Harvey comes off Mallard, and that's back out for a City throw. And this is the changes now for Manchester United. Lucia Garcia ready to come on the next time the ball goes out. But first, Khadija Shaw is going to drive through through United's team and win a free kick. And she's frustrated by that foul from Melvin Mallard.
And who went to the book?
Understandably so.
Third card of the game.
Yeah.
Time ticking.
But yeah, she was Shaw bursting forwards. It sort of had to be done. It's a bit of a soft one, to be honest. Is there enough contact there for a yellow? Not quite sure. And that will be her last involvement as she is subbed off for Lucia Garcia. So just another one, and only one more change for United there then. Thought they may go for a bit more than that, but yeah. Another rotation.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're saving them for later in the game, but it feels like, better just, too late, eventually.
Yeah.
Well, Alex Greenwood over this free kick. Will she go for a rain? Will she go for a goal? Will she go to dink the ball in? Who knows? Gotta find out. Could have a crack here.
I think she might, She looks like she's stepping up to hit this. Greenwood has to go over it. And Hasegawa steps away from it. Greenwood lifts it forwards. That's over ambitious, though. Overhit and out of play. Manchester United goal kick. 20 minutes left then, plus whatever is allotted for additional time. United still time to get back into this game. But will they do it or not? That remains to be seen. But yeah, good game so far.
Yeah, it has been.
Hopefully there's still a late something in this game.
Oh, I think there is.
You reckon so?
Yeah. Either City going to get a fourth or United at least get one to make it interesting.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it's going to be, I think it'll be a good 20 minutes left of this game. Should be enjoyable. We haven't seen a goal in a while. Since that, could he sure goal in the 55th minute? Which was only 14 minutes ago. That feels like a lot. Sure, does well. Driver inside.
Now moves it out wide. Kelly. Ball in. And that is chested down by Letizia and cleared away, but it's not convincing. Blundell pokes it out of play or pushes the ball out of play. And that will be a Manchester City throw. Kelly looking for the darting run of Angledal. And that comes out of Blundell and a throw for City again.
Yeah, second half really dropped the standard. 2 shots to City, none to United. Only one
Nothing's
on target for the goal.
happened.
Yeah, it's been a really poor second half.
Because City just don't have any prerogative to actually attack. Because they're now 3-1 ahead.
Yeah.
United aren't good enough to actually play against Manchester City. And it's created this dynamic of just nothing happening. We've still got 20 minutes to play here. But yeah.
Yeah, being at half time, being 2-1.
If there is anyone in chat, get involved. Say hi. Keep us entertained.
But bigging up this game at 2-1 at half time, I think it's going to go on to be a good game.
Yeah.
So far, we've seen a deflected a block go in, bit of free goal, and nothing.
So Rachel Williams will be the next substitution for Manchester United. And their last stoppage. No? Oh no, because Riviere didn't come during a stoppage.
Thing is though, it's a weird one because she's a good player, good striker. They can't get the ball up to her.
Ball in from City, headed away. Shaw tries to get out of it feet but can't. Now here come Manchester United, Lucia Garcia. Driving through the heart of this City team, and that's going to be a certain yellow card. As Alexandri made no real attempt to get the ball. And just an attempt to trip her up. And she's gone. That's a second yellow for Alexandri, and the game gets some life into it. Manchester City is right back a second yellow card. And that will be the end of her evening.
Wow. Well,
I was going to say, it's just livened up.
This could be interesting.
It's just livened up a lot.
I don't remember her getting the first yellow card. But that is throwing the game wide open. I mean, she's only yellow. It's a silly foul to make.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
They're 3-1 up. Doesn't need to do that. And, I mean, that is...
So unnecessary.
Yeah.
So unnecessary.
This could get interesting now. That's a big call. Not a big... Oh, that's a big moment. Sorry. And she has to walk back down the tunnel. She's annoyed. Gareth Taylor's now got to fix the hole in his team at right back.
And this could lead to Man United getting back in it.
Maybe. I mean, I think definitely will give United an incentive now with 18 minutes to go. They like a bit of late drama. We've got plenty of additional time to play.
Yeah.
Could have just thrown this game wide open. Oh, that's a lazy pass over the top from Zellum and out for a City throw. And unless United start getting those right, we're not going to see anything happen in this last 18 minutes.
Well, this could be the catalyst.
Maybe.
So perhaps they were going to go Rachel Williams on 4 Heisei. Perhaps now they'll go 2.
Yeah, maybe.
Might go for this game, United. Galton. Because they've got a player advantage. They've got to make that.
Nothing to lose.
Zellum.
Oh, if you can...
Blundell will keep that in. Now it's back to Turner. Letitia. Riviere's gone very high now. Letitia going long. And Keating claims on the injury area.
That's lazy. That's a really lazy pass over the top. Straight into the arms of Kiara Keating. Who's sending her team long. And City are going to try and plug that hole at right back.
Yeah.
Whenever the next ball goes out.
And Keating immediately going long with it. And Zellum putting it up in the air. Heisei gives chase and she's won it back. Heisei Ferreira high up the field. Hemp makes a foul and that will be given as a United free kick. No, it's given against Heisei Ferreira. She seemed to have fouled Lauren Hemp there. I think that's a harsh one.
The linesman on the far side gave it straight away.
I thought she was giving it the other way. It looked like Hemp made a desperate attempt to grab her. So now City shoring up. Kasparai coming on for Khadija Shaw. So a 4-3-2, not for the first time this season, Manchester City having to rearrange the team when down to 10.
They don't go down 9 like last time.
Well, that's another red card for City. You've got to talk about their discipline at this point.
Yeah.
Because what, that's... Don't know if there's a stat with how many red cards they've got. Yeah, 3 already this season. This is now their 4th.
That's
It's the 7th game of the season.
Yeah, that is a bit mental.
I know 2 came in the Chelsea game, but I'm trying to remember. I remember them getting a red card. I can't remember which game it was or who it was.
Kelly brings it down really well.
So opening day of the season, Layla Uhavi was sent off against West Ham as well.
Blimey.
They still won that game 2-0, but...
She likes a red card, doesn't she?
Who?
Alexandra. Oh.
No, Uhavi.
Oh. I
That one.
got they got the same for the first name.
Layla and... Is it Layla Alexandra?
Yeah. Sort of confused me.
And they play fullback.
I only listened to the first bit.
How? I don't know, but...
I don't know how. Well, it's not failed again. United just trying to force it over the top. But, I mean, they've scored 25 goals in the last 15 minutes.
Since the start of last season.
That is mental.
And 20 from substitutes, so... If you're going to back anyone to get a goal in the last few minutes, it's going to be Manchester United. It's just whether they've got enough. One back
bring on more
in the midfield, and that's a foul on Narsund. And now United, can they push for this game? Chat, what do we think? If you're just tuning in, make sure to say hi. Can Manchester United do this?
That makes sense.
So a double change. Hinata Miyazawa and Rachel Williams. That's going to be Ella Toon. And number 16, that is, I want to say Narsund coming off as well.
They're going for it then.
Yeah. So Toon comes off for Hinata Miyazawa. And Narsund comes off for Rachel Williams.
Here come the cavalry.
So while City down to 10, United push up 4 up front.
Yeah.
So a complete reshuffle there in attacking areas, and United immediately going long with it. Probably need to actually aim for a player, though. If not, it's not going to work. Heisei can't get that one under control. So Heisei almost playing as an attacking midfielder now, with a Zelem Miyazawa pivot. But it looks a bit more like a 2-4-4 than anything else, as both fullbacks quite high. Asagawa. And City still playing some decent stuff, but they've got no one up front to aim for with that long ball. So sweeps it up. Now it's with Turner. Not Turner, Letitia. Here's Hinata Miyazawa. Miyazawa moves it out wide. And Blundell looks down the line. Lucia Garcia. And it's forced off. City now taking their time about this throw. Substitute Kasparai. Not in a rush to get it going.
No. I don't blame her.
No. City will kill as much time as possible. 6 votes, by the way, in the poll in chat. 50% United, 50% City. It's an exact split. But which way is it going to go? And nobody knows. Chat doesn't know. We don't know. Nobody knows. United win it out the pitch. Garcia tries to slot through Galton there, but it's not quite come off. And then Rachel Williams just bundles someone over for good measure. Hemp trying to drive forward. Riviere chasing her down. Great tackle high at the pitch. Garcia takes aim. Lucia Garcia. What a stop from Kiara Keating, pushing it wide. Corner for Manchester United. This game has opened right up.
Huge shave.
Keating seems to be in a little discomfort after making a great save. Brilliant from Riviere. Lucia Garcia noticed the space, and that is impeccable from Keating to cover that ground across the face of her goal and make a brilliant save to deny that. Falls in the box, and it's not quite come off. Lucia Garcia, and that's hacked. It's a horrible effort, really. It just doesn't fall to her nicely. And she puts it up in the air. And Keating's down. She's already feeling some discomfort following that save. And I think she may have just been caught in that corner. During that corner. Some instructions to Zelem now from manager Skinner. Seems to be setting up with the left eye of Kiara Keating. But here we're going to see that save again. And yeah, just a huge stop. A great effort from Lucia Garcia. Noticed the space, opened up for her, took aim from range, and it forced a good effort out of the goalkeeper. And now we get another pause in proceedings as she'll just receive some treatment. Kiara Keating.
It's added time. It's clocking up now, isn't it?
I was going to say, it must be fast approaching towards that 8 to 10 minute mark. We had the stoppage earlier in the half for Khadija Shaw on 2 separate occasions. We had various other stoppages for smaller injuries. Yeah.
Subs.
So a few things have happened in this game, but yeah. And now the vote, the poll in chat starting to swing in favour of Manchester United. 57% saying United will win, 43% City. If you are just hopping into chat, welcome. This is our second ever stream, so please say hi and welcome to the community. But yeah, we have got 10 minutes left here of what's been a very exhilarating final game of round 7 of the WSL season.
10 to go. This is going to get...
So City are shoring off the back. That's Steph Houghton coming on. So Gareth Taylor is going to go defensive here. Perhaps looking for a 5-3-1.
Yeah.
Or something to that effect. Hasegawa, it's a game of headers at the moment, stopped only by Lauren Hemp winning it. She tries to take on Riviere, won back by Letitia, but it's knocked out of play and it's a Manchester City throw. A double change actually for City, as that is Laura Coombs, I believe, coming on as well. So experience coming on now for City. They're the trusted players to just get the game over the line. Because this could get very silly. They need to see out this point. They desperately need the 3 points. And now here come United. Riviere receives it from a crossfield pass from Blundell. Has to go backwards though. Here's Katie Zellum. Lovely turn as she evades the challenge of Chloe Kelly. It was a rogue swing of the leg. And now here come United. Blundell down this left-hand side. Gives it into Lucia Garcia. The touch isn't great. One back by Casper Rye. And now she finds Angeldal, who just kicks it out of play. Throw in for United. Blundell keen to get things going, but it's going to be stopped for the changes. So Steph Houghton coming on, and it will be Hasegawa off to accommodate for her. Understandable. And then Chloe Kelly coming off as well. So they'll go to a 5-3-1 now, City. Everyone behind the ball as they look to resist a late onslaught from Manchester United.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Good call. They're going to try, yeah.
Coombs for Kelly, Houghton for Hasegawa.
Yeah, makes sense. They're going to try and hold on to these valuable 3 points.
Yeah. That's almost a 5-4 now.
Yeah.
With how deep.
Levered out of play by England.
Well, actually a 7-1.
Yeah.
8-1. Hasegawa. Heise Ferreira does really well, and it's hacked away by Houghton. And that's smart because it takes United about 10 seconds here for just for Letitia to go and get the ball.
But I think we're looking at nearly 20 minutes left, to be completely honest.
20 minutes?
We've only got 8 left.
Oh, if you add that as well. Yeah, sorry. I was going to say, 20 additional. What on earth? No one's died.
Crazy.
Zellum.
Yet, this game
Heads
still
back to
keeps
turn
giving.
Yeah. Not that we would wish death on anyone in the attendance, but here's Katie Zellum. Goes down the line. Blundell. Turner. Blundell. Zellum. And the ball goes under her foot, and now here is Lauren Hemp. Hemp tries to take on Blundell, kicked off for a City throw. That's the thing, while there's 7 minutes on the timer, we've still got additional time to come. This game is not done by any stretch of the imagination. Skinner, though, needs to try and ignite something, a spark in this Manchester United team. And now City just sitting with the ball heart of the field. Laura Coombs kicks it into her opposing, into the fullback. And now Lucia Garcia has the ball. Blundell, they'll look to come round on the right-hand side. Letitia shifts it to Riviere. She's got options flooding forwards here as Red seems to dominate Manchester City's half. Riviere. Letitia. Blundell. Space to drive into. Will she use it? Gives it to Garcia. Receives it back. Now Blundell again. Garcia cut out by Coombs and had a play for a United throw. Just over 5 minutes left of normal time. Blundell. Zellum. Gives it back to Turner. Turner now. Letitia. Options ahead of her. Lovely lifted pass. Looking for Lucia Garcia. She just about keeps it in play. Heise Ferreira takes aim. Blocked. Falls to Zellum. Gives it to Hinata Miyazawa, and her shot does not catch it cleanly at all, and that just bounces out of play for a goal kick for City.
Yeah,
disappointing.
United knocking. They want a goal soon. They need a goal soon. A packed out Old Trafford is Was hoping for a good result today. They have been
Yeah,
disappointed.
it looks like they'll be leaving empty-handed as it stands, and some fans have seen enough, which is a little premature, I would say, but...
It's not the men's team, come on.
And there's 2 goals in it when the other team are down to 10, and there's 5 minutes plus additional time.
Brilliant from him, getting back in.
Miyazawa. Now Blundell. Letitia. Riviere. Options ahead of her. Goes back to Zellum. Garcia, and it goes faster. Looking for Riviere. But one back by Uahabi. Now it's with United. Riviere. Throws it down the line. Looking for Jose Ferreira. Can she get the ball into the box? She can. But it is a goal kick. It's disappointing again from United. They can't make anything happen, really. It's just not good enough in that area from Hasey. That's got to go into the box. They've got to be looking for options there, Manchester United. Kiara Keating now over this goal kick. She sends it long. I'm not sure who she's looking for up there.
Yeah.
And United win it back. I think she's just trying to get as far away as possible.
It's working so far.
Rord. Uahabi clips it forwards. Hemp will give it a good go, but Letitia, not really any problem there. And then Jill Rord, handball conceded. United will look to go quickly. Zellum. Turner, they've got to get a goal, I think, in normal time if they've got any chance of getting back to level. Blundell. Turner. Equally, Arsenal against Aston Villa this same season. Got 2 goals in additional time. That's overhit. Rivier's got no hope of getting to that.
If we're expecting a lengthy additional time, but they probably ran on that too.
And Mary Fowler being ready to come on, I think that is. Or is it... Yeah, it is Mary Fowler, I believe.
Just get a bit more energy on there.
Up front, yeah.
Hemp's been running all day. Just get Fowler on there to run at them.
Ball forward. Williams wins the header. And it's given as a foul on Laura Coombs, which Rachel Williams shakes her head at. Understandably so.
City again taking their time over this dead ball situation. Not, rushing it at all. Just going to take their time and eventually just smash it long.
Yeah.
Hemp chases and wins. Loses the ball eventually though.
Herbs. Gary, welcome to the stream. Good evening, ladies. Great to see you, Gary. Thanks for hopping in.
Hi, Gary.
But yeah, looking good as always, Harriet and Jacqueline. Yeah.
That's a good ball in.
Here is Hinata Miyazawa. We've got a tense end to this spectacle then. Blundell. Zellum moves it out wide. Miyazawa, can she find a delivery? Puts it into the box. Cleared away now.
Perfect timing, really, from Gary.
Riviere. Yeah, you've joined at a great time, Gary. And anyone else, make sure to say hi. And as we've mentioned, it's a brand new channel, so if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. And of course, if you haven't left a like on this stream page, then what are you doing? Leave a like, it massively helps us out.
2 minutes of the 90, and then a hefty additional time.
Blundell. Galton. Gives down the line. Hinata Miyazawa. Can she deliver the cross? She tries to take on Casper Rai. And she's conceded a goal kick there.
At a time bingo, what are we saying?
Ooh, 8 minutes.
I'm going to go 11.
Okay, speaking of 11, off comes the number 11. Lauren Hemp will make way for number 8. Mary Fowler. That is very weird how we both went for 8 and 11.
That is.
But yeah.
You've got 8, I've got 11. Anyone else? How many
At a time bingo, get involved in chat. But yeah.
And if you haven't watched the game, we're expecting quite a few, so don't go for 3. You'll be wrong.
It's 3 now, you're going to love a mug.
If it is 3, I'm going to ask some questions.
Yeah. I'm going to ask Cheryl Foster as how she's come to that conclusion. Galton, I'm sure Mark Skinner will as well.
Bored.
Kennedy kicks it out. It's a United throw high up the field. TFC Catering is going 12. Oh, 12 minutes. I was confused as to what that was. But yes, 12 minutes, okay. Heisei Ferreira fighting for possession. Still going, Heisei, but it's won back by City. Puts in a challenge. It's 11 minutes. Definitely cheated somehow.
What can I say? And if you're Gareth Taylor, you're smiling.
He doesn't seem to be.
Sorry, if you're Mark Skinner, you're smiling. If you're Gareth Taylor, you're not very happy.
It's cut the Mark Skinner. He didn't like his spine at all.
No, he's just...
I was frustrated. I had a player advantage now for a good 15 minutes and I can't do anything with it.
Still a long way to go, though.
Keating, ball long. Turner wins it, but it's now in the possession of Laura Coombs. Comes off Galton out for a City throw. Skinner keen to get it going quickly. Casper Wright getting a couple words from the assistant coach for City. Now Casper Wright. Goes down the line. Fowler can't win it.
I really thought from the red card that United would push on and really put City under so much pressure. And that's, I think, Gareth Taylor thought that as well. That's why he went defensive.
Even there, though, why has Zellum decided to kick that out? She could have just picked it right the other way.
United are playing like they're the ones who are down to 10 players.
And City now looking for the corner. And Turner having to fight Fowler here as United get a throw from that.
They're finding the corner, it's working. They've already waited a minute of the 11.
Letitia. This has got to be moved quicker. Riviere taking on Jill Rord, tries to play it forward, hasn't quite come off. Lucia Garcia wins it back though. And now she's got a throw. United have got to make this happen quickly. Garcia. Letitia. Turner. Blundell. Options ahead of her. Moves out wide. Galton plays it inside. Heisei. Can she make something happen? Blundell again. Moves it across. Letitia. Now Riviere. Ball in. Headed away by Kasparai. Falls to Zellum. Zellum sprays it out wide. Heisei, lovely control as she now whips the ball into the box. Headed away by Greenwood. Falls to the number 21 for Manchester United. That is Turner. I've not seen her this high up the pitch all evening. They're pushing for it now. Riviere. Turner. Can she cross it? Good ball in. No one makes any contact with it. Heisei at the far post. Tries to fashion herself an opportunity. Takes it through the legs of Kasparai. Brilliant. Puts it in there. It's in a really good area, but no one's there. She prods it into a great area and just no one reacts.
They all made the same run and no one was on the edge.
This is excellent from Heisei Ferreira. Just puts it through the legs of Kasparai. Kasparai fortunate not to concede a foul. Great ball. No one reacts. Hacked away by Rord. Galton. Ball in. Rachel Williams. Lucia Garcia. Blocked. Garcia still keeping it alive. Hacked away by Fowler. Kept alive by Galton for United now.
What a block, by the way.
So crucial to deny Garcia. Whipped in by Zellum, or floated in by Zellum. Now Rord will look to clear it away. Hinata Miyazawa challenging her. Rord kicks it out of play. As Gary says, United taking inspiration from the men's team. Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Turner looks to make this happen quickly. Now Letitia. Riviere. Turner. Letitia. Turner. Blundell. Moves it out wide. Galton. Plays it to Heisei and it's cleared long. Earps. Recovers it and United have got to make this happen soon because we're already into the 94th minute. Lifts it forward. It finds its way through. Riviere in behind. Saved. It's a great stop from Kiara Keating.
Ooh.
Is that a corner? Yes, it is. Corner for United.
Yeah, that's another crucial
This is a great
play.
ball. It finds its way through to Riviere. She just didn't back herself to shoot. She's looking for a cross. There's nobody in there. She decides to shoot, but it's not a great effort. She just sort of chips it towards Keating, who has to save it. Corner now, though. Miyazawa had to back herself there. Lifted into the box. Garcia can't get there. Heisei Ferreira blocked again. Shifted out wide. Zellum! Peach of an effort. Saved well by Keating.
Brilliant goal kicking once again and all round today. Kiara Keating has been superb.
And so many blocks on these City defenders for volleys from Heisei, just lifted towards the back post there by Katie Zellum, and nobody making any contact with her. And Keating, it's been 30 seconds since that shot, still has the ball in her hands.
Yeah, we're not even halfway through the 11, by the way.
Kicks it long.
Still plenty of time.
Fowler as well to challenge for it, and then Rord kicks it as far as she can. And Blundell, powering after it, looking to make it happen quickly. Just throws it on. Here's Turner. Now Letitia. Goes forward. Riviere. And she shifts past.
This is better for United. They're putting a lot more pressure on.
Ball over the top. Heisei Ferreira. A little miscommunication between her and Lucia Garcia, but she doesn't get the ball. Now it's a corner and a chance for Man United. Heisei wants it quickly. They want to get going here. It's a terrible throw from the fan in the crowd.
Bottled it.
They've just had their
Season ticket ripped out.
ticket, yeah. I think as the guy with the half and half scarf, it's completely understandable. Definitely a weapon.
Yeah.
Riviere takes aim. It's straight down the throat of Kiara Keating, though, despite being a good effort.
No, there's a player on the deck anyway for Manchester City. Not quite sure who it was. So look. Oh no, they're up again. So drop ball.
Keating.
What was the point in that?
Saved City having to defend for another 10 seconds.
Right.
And now Keating's going to stand there with the ball in her hands for as long as she can. Then she kicks it long. And United are going to let that roll through to Earps. Not a lot of urgency here.
No.
Letitia. Turner. Blundell. Just about keeps it under her control. Blundell. Zellum. Moves it out wide. Riviere. Ball goes in from Letitia. No real contact made from any United player. Cleared away by City. Here is Rachel Williams. She can't find the right pass. Blundell.
United trying everything now to break down City.
Zellum sprays it across to Riviere. Garcia tries to find Riviere again. Put out a play by Greenwood.
Thing is, though, United still need 2 goals.
Riviere.
They've got to score now.
Letitia. Blundell. Moves out wide. Miyazawa. City's position has been excellent. Blundell. Garcia. Driving at them, Garcia. It's a strong challenge from Steph Houghton. Sprays off at a weird angle. Goughton will take the throw. Hang on, what's she called for
Offside.
here? It's offside. Yeah, Goughton, I believe. Or maybe, I don't know. Don't know how.
Not what United need. Only 3 minutes left now.
Don't know what that's been called as. Alas.
Timer is
3 minutes to go. You'd think City have this in the bag now.
If not, we're going to see the best 3 minutes of WSL history.
Yeah. Arguably. Zellum, it's all hope lost for United. I mean, they're coming forwards again now, but it feels like just a desperate attempt. They needed to score in any of the last 20 minutes, and Goughton runs the ball off the field. Indicative of what this last 15 minutes has been for United. It's been painful. I think if I was a United fan, I'd be fuming right now. They've had such an advantage in this game, given the red card, given the players they've thrown on, and they can't make anything happen with it. Don't get me wrong, City have done well. They've remained regimented. They've kept their shape really well, their low block. They've sat everyone behind the ball. But United have got to create a chance, and they've just not done that. And that's been a huge issue.
Yeah. No, they can only blame themselves. They were in this game. They capitulated, completely threw away the lead in a minute.
Ball over the top. It's City, though, they're coming in.
And the second half,
since
before the red card was down, and since then, United
Williams keeps it in play, but no United player reacts to it. Who does that come off?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is just frustrating Manchester United at the moment.
Did you guys catch last week's drama in Leicester versus Arsenal? Yeah. Incredible game. Obviously Arsenal 2-0 up, and then Leicester 2-0 up and then losing 6-2. Despite being 2-0 up at half time. I mean, that's fairly shocking from Leicester. But a big point claim for them today is they drew with Tottenham.
Into the 100th minute of this game.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in, Gary. And thanks to everyone that has tuned in. If you haven't said hi yet, please feel free to do so.
Yeah.
Love talking to you guys in chat. So yeah, make sure to say hi, introduce yourself, and get involved in the conversation. City, though, have the ball in the corner now. Mary Fowler.
Cool.
Yeah. And as we tick down the clock, it's still in play. Coombs. And it comes off Blundell.
This is really smart from City.
And no one from City has any intent to
And the away fans in the corner are loving it.
Understandably so. Casper Rock. Hi, says Gary. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that a lot, Gary.
Oh, hi, Gary on the stream. Are you? Brilliant from Fowler.
Casper Rock.
Oh, they're just showboating.
Nice footwork. Goughton gets caught.
Yellow.
United have got to go quickly. Zellum. Turner.
I think that should be it, really.
And there's 4 seconds left of trying. They're making it look like they're trying, but there we go. That is the end of proceedings. United lose the derby at home. It's Manchester United 1, Manchester City 3. A crushing victory for the citizens. United lacklustre all game despite taking an early lead. They fell apart with 34th minute and 35th minute goals for City. A late second half effort from Khadija Shaw, a deflection that went in from the clearance of Mary Earps. Overall, that summed up United's game. They weren't good enough, and they gave City cheap goals. Player of the match, Harry? What are you thinking?
Ooh. That's a tough one, you know. I don't think two players played ridiculously well. I'm going to go for Jill Ward. Why not? She put in a decent shift, scored a very good goal, played really well. You know, towards the end of the game, really unnoticed because she had to sit in and play an unfamiliar role and defend. But I think she did right.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, Khadija Shaw is an option, but I think a lot of people will look at the fact she's scored and go, "Wow, that's really good."
Yeah.
But did she score? I don't count it. It's cleared it. I will say I'll go Lauren Hemp. Technique on that finish was really good. Probably would have said Jill Ward, but you've absolutely nabbed that.
Yeah.
Chloe Kelly was good as well. Most of the City team were.
Honourable mention to Cara Keating.
I'll give an honourable mention to Katie Zellum because she was actually one of the better players on the pitch. She's, a bit unfortunate. United were so crap, but yeah, she played well today. So yeah, a bit harsh. But yeah, that is the end result. The last game of the WSL game week. Shall we have a look through the entire game week then to round off today's stream? Of course, we have. Well, I'll do promo and stuff in a minute. But yeah, so yesterday Chelsea 5, Liverpool 1. A great game. We watched that live. If you want to see the highlights, go check out our socials where there's a few clips on TikTok or our Instagram. And then on to today's results. Everton 2, Bristol City 2. A crucial point that for a struggling Bristol City side. Brighton 0, Arsenal 3. Arsenal really, showed their inferiority, stamped it onto Brighton as they claimed a big 3-0 win. Some really good goals in that as well, particularly Caitlin Ford's effort. Leicester City 1, Tottenham 1. A big point for Leicester, a disappointing draw for Tottenham. And then West Ham 2, Aston Villa 3. Villa, finally claiming a victory. Yeah. And that does mean that we have a change at the bottom of the table as West Ham. I know West Ham don't quite slip to last, but they are now level on points with Bristol City. Villa up to 9th. And then the game we just watched, Manchester United 1, Manchester City 3. That leaves the table as follows. Chelsea top on 19 points. Arsenal second with 16, just 3 points off top. Manchester City are third and 6 points off table top as Chelsea. And Manchester United now fourth, 7 points off the top of the table, and level on points with Tottenham, who should be ahead of both United and City, really, after today's game. But yeah, Liverpool then on 11 points, Leicester, Brighton, Villa, Everton, West Ham and Bristol City rounding up the table. That's everything for this week. We will be back with a video on Wednesday where we'll probably be talking about this or something to do with the women's game. Then on Thursday, we're live, our first UWCL stream of the season, Chelsea versus Paris FC in the UEFA Women's Champions League. On Friday, we're back with more WSL predictions, which hopefully more of you watch this time. And then next weekend, we are live. It is a big clash on the Sunday, Manchester City versus Tottenham. Again, a late one. I believe it's a 6:45 kickoff. I'm right, 6:45. Join us there. We'll be talking about the football throughout the day because there are some other good games earlier in the day. And watching City again, see if they can claim a victory against Tottenham side who have struggled against the top
Yeah.
side. So should be a good game next Sunday. Sorry, join us there. That is everything for this week, though, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in today. And yeah, that is everything for today. See you next time.